Good morning to everyone except Sasaki Kojiro. Good morning to everyone except Sasaki Kojiro. Where can I hear myself? Where am I hearing myself? Why am I hearing myself? Well, that's a new glitch. Why am I hearing myself? Well, that's a new glitch. Do I have something on? Am I in my own stream somewhere? I should not be muted. Why am I coming out of my own fucking... Okay. At a delay. Okay. Am I... Alright, y'all aren't gonna hear FGO music for a second. Am I logged into my own stream somewhere? I'm not normally. What the fuck? Same. What the fuck, though? Because I'm not gonna listen to myself all day. Oh, I'm having a hell of a week. Fuck, though, because I'm not gonna listen to myself. Oh! Oh my god. I figured it out! Oh my god. Really briefly. Y'all are gonna get a swap over for a second while I check something. No, not important. Oh my god. So first of all, I would like to express, right, the fact that it is wild that I logged into FGO this morning, and you know the little, like, details on, like, the random servant that's on your loading screen? Yeah, mine was Ptolemaeus. So I had Ptolemaeus. Why does he have, like, a height and weight chart on there? Like, what? Height, blank, weight, blank, eyes, blank, hair, blank. Like, why? That's so weird. What does that say about his personality? That's so strange. 1. 2, I did actually watch the Ashiadomon Klidge video. I did know about that story. But I'm kind of more impressed by the amount of very nice art of Ashiadomon that Klidge found, which I've seen all of before. I'm just, you know. Hi, Peachy. I feel like I was attacked by the fact that I cannot play the current events. Alright, this has 18 sections, so the goal today is to get to 10, and then if we want to go any further in the time that we have, we can. Oh yeah, that's right, I left this in the middle because there was too much reading! Peachy, no, I'm sorry. Stop. No. No. Ooh, a saber. Now, who's got a Dioscuri out? This is a bar guest, but ooh, you know what? It's Let's take the Sigurd. These monsters are fairly slow-moving, with the exception of the flying beasts. Consequently, they are still quite some distance from T.H.E. If we hurry, we should be able to reach them before nightfall, even with a detour. So we're splitting up from this group of elite samurai, huh? If they're here to take out those monsters too, shouldn't they have come with us? Not to worry, they should arrive before us, as they are meeting the enemy head-on. Once they have engaged the enemy in battle, we will approach their leader from behind. Now, I see. So he'd already thought that far ahead when he gave us our orders. Ugh, with skills and smarts like his, it's no wonder that old man's such a big shot. But they were shown. I'm confused. Man, I wish I had a cushy government job with cuties waiting on me hand and foot. Lord Kotaro, was it? Is something wrong? Surely I am not the first kunoichi you have ever met. Or perhaps, is it because you have doubts about my name? Fun fact, I am deep in the bowels of Naruto fanfiction right now, so, like, I get it. Some of them act like they ain't ever seen a kunoichi either. I can only tell you that I am indeed Kato Danzo. I apologize if I am not what you expect. But unfortunately, there is nothing I can do in that regard. Well, yeah, but it's kind of good that I don't see you covered in... Does anyone in this chat care about Naruto spoilers? If so, mute me for a second. It's kind of good that you're not covered in stolen Sharingan. No, it's not that. I'm the one who should apologize. I don't doubt what you say at all, Lady Danzo. You must know the stories too, right? Kato Danzo is the most famous ninja from the Age of War. I don't know much about the ninja world, but even I've heard of the Flying Kato and his exploits as master of puppets. What about you, Seki? Do you know her name? Yeah, it would really help if I switch myself to live chat. Okay. Wow, really? I guess that's what happens when you experience so much history firsthand. Still, the Age of War was quite some time ago, wasn't it? I also hadn't heard that you were still working as a spy for Lord Iemitsu. Plus, you seem awfully young. Look, it's suspicious as fuck that Kato Danzo is here and helping us. You're a puppet, aren't you? Yes, I am. I had no idea you knew. I can only presume you must have heard the truth of Kato Danzo somewhere. I hesitated to share this fact myself, because it is usually such a difficult thing to explain, but there is no need to hide it. I would be glad to do so. Did you respond when I said Kato? Oh my god. Get over here. Whoa. This little brat, I said Kato, and she went meow twice in a row. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. No, you can't eat Reese's. I'm so sorry, Peachy. Please don't try. Yeah, she only knows one Spanish speaker. Two. She knows two Spanish speakers. Three. She knows three Spanish speakers. That actually might be fair at this point. I keep having to up the number of Spanish speakers I know. Yes, baby. Oh my god, you're just like a dog. You let me just absolutely rub all over you. Yes, I am indeed a puppet animated by machinery. I am over 100 years old. Yeah, it kind of reminds me of like when I was a kid and like I had those like paper dress-up dolls and stuff. Or just Barbies in general. Yeah, just Barbies in general. Yellow baby. Okay, baby. We're going. We're moving away. Okay, because I will just keep petting you, and that means I will not get stream dead. Alright. Nope. No. That's right. Think of her as a kind of magecraft. It's certainly rare to see something like her in this time, but she is on par with magecraft used in the modern day. I believe there are a few puppet masters that exist in your time as well, aren't there, Master? In fact, there's a long history of mages controlling puppets with magecraft, although it isn't usually called magecraft in this era. Just so we're clear, Master, I can assure you that if nothing else, she is not a servant. Well, yeah, it's not called magecraft. It's called, like, was it the freaking jutsu or something? I don't know. I'm trying to make a joke and it's not working. I sense nothing to suggest she is. As such, I believe she truly is a person, puppet, from this time. Wow, a mechanical kunaichi. I've seen machines and ninja before, but never a machine ninja like this. On top of that, this combination turned out to be Kato Danzo, a ninja so famous even I've heard of her. And on top of all that, she's super cute. That's what really matters. You're so slim with such slender legs. I bet other people tell you you'd look good in anything all the time, right? No, I can't say that they do. Please don't tease me, Lady Musashi. Kotaro reacted the same way. Do ninja just not care about being cute or something? No, we don't. And I am not cute. Yeah, we did Kato and Koji. We did Kato, Fuma, and Koji, I think, right? Yeah, we did them together. We did the ninjas together because I made Naruto jokes the whole way through about Shimura Danzo and the Fuma clan and Kashin Koji. So you are a ninja too, Lord Kotaro. I suspected as much from your demeanor. Yes, that's right. My full name is... On second thought, my true name would be confusing. You can just call me Kotaro. I am from the Sagami province. I see, that's quite a coincidence. Some of my installed ninjutsu are from the Sagami clan as well. You don't remember me, do you? Pardon? What did you say? Never mind. Just forget I said that. Besides, I'm sensing something strange up ahead. Wow, now that's a servant for you. Even though you're not fully recovered, your instincts are dead on. I'm sensing 1, 2, 3. No, there are even more than that. They must have wandered off from their pack. They're clearly not acting as a unit. I agree. Danzo, I hate to ask, but would you mind helping? I don't know much about ninjutsu, but I'm sure you can hold your own in a fight, right? Absolutely. Part of my job is to ensure that you reach your destination safely. Kato Danzo, activating combat mode. Objective, destroy hostile entities and resume expedition. Initiating battle. Okay. Crit up. Buster up. And guts. And star raid. Yeah, that's fine. All right. Oh, wow. Okay. Okay. Oh, he's strong. Oh, I need another lotto event. I so desperately need another lotto event. Oh my god. Oh, that's annoying. When you have less than 1,000 left, they should just die. Like, they should simply die. Ooh, there's the big guy. Oh, well, at least you got Musashi's. God, I love Sigurd. Sigurd, Brunhilde, and Kriemhild are definitely going to be like... They're definitely up high on the list of servants that I really, really want and would roll for if they had come up during a time when I wasn't already, like, blocked up, you know? Because, like, right now, I'm, like, totally blocked up rolling for, like, Juge at the end of the month, and then Ashvathama and Skadi at the end of the year. So just, you know. But, like, that is true. And to be fair, Sigurd was on Raid Up at the same time as Qin Shi Huang, but I didn't have enough gems to roll for both of them and still have something left over for Juge at the time. So I did only roll for Qin. And obviously I got, you know? But yeah. I can pop up my friend code later. Right now we're trying to get to section 10 today. We want to get section 10 finished. Let's see. But yeah, oh, I've got a disconnect. I should check my battery. Yeah, I've got plenty of battery. But just in case, y'all, I think to avoid what happened last time where I almost killed the stream with my low battery. Let's just plug in. There we go. Okay. Here we go. For some reason, I was not doing any damage there for a second. I love all of the fucking... Okay. That's gonna have to be how that goes. Okay. Yeah, just weird. I was doing a lot less damage than I thought I would be doing for like several turns. But that's fine. The girls always got my back. I love my girls. But yeah, it would be really fun to... Because I have Siegfried, so it would be really fun to have Sigurd, Brunhilde, and Kriemhild. Although it is a little funny that, like, Brunhilde, Kriemhild, and Sigurd are all so hard to get because they're such good servants, but then Siegfried's not very rare, is he? Because I've had him since, like, almost I began this account. Oh, not a forced use quest. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah. This is because I got him pretty easily, and I have him relatively leveled, but I don't really use him. I knew it. This world is truly hell. Lord Yoshinaka fought for the people. He stood up against the Taira's arrogance. He thought he was doing what was right. He was trying to create a peaceful world, even if he had to take others' lives to do so. Kiso Yoshinaka was my beloved hero, a peerless warrior. He fought alongside the Genji to free them from the tyranny of the Taira. He fought and fought and fought. And yet, even after the Taira had been defeated, this new world hated Lord Yoshinaka. The very instant the Genji were in power in Kyoto, they betrayed him. Even after he had fought by their side, they said he was evil. How dare they? How dare they? How dare they? Now Lord Yoshinaka is dead, murdered at the hands of the Genji. I shall never forgive them. I detest, I detest, I detest, I detest, I detest. Detest, 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 detest. I hate, I hate, 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 hate. I detest the Genji clan for betraying Lord Yoshinaka. I loathe the people of Japan for not accepting him. I detest everything about this world. I am overcome with loathing. It shall never go away. This is truly hell. There is no other word for it. Contemptible worms grow in number and size, while good people are nowhere to be found. And why would there be? This world has always been hell. I detest it. I loathe it. I despise it. Nothing has changed since then. I still burn with anger and hate. No, wait, something is different. I too must have died and made a mark on humanity. I have materialized in this world as a shadow of my former self. But then, why do I still fester with that hatred? When I was alive, I hid myself away and lived out the rest of my days in peace once the war came to an end. So why do I now burn so fiercely? Is it because I'm a heroic spirit? Is it the way I've materialized? No, 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 no. It's something else. Peachy, get off of the goddamn toilet! Out! Why was it not enough for me to shed tears over losing the one I loved? What is this urge I have to use myself as firewood? Detestation, anger, the curse of annihilation inside me drives me wildly mad. With the fire growing unchecked, now is the time to turn things around. I have finally disgraced myself to the point where I can fall no further. I have become a demon. My illness has advanced to the point where I can no longer be around others. I cannot wait till we do Archer of the Inferno. These flames, I sense magical energy at work. It could be magecraft or a servant's ability. And then there's the sky. It should still be midday, but our surroundings are dark as night. Right, Kotaro hasn't seen it yet. This is how it always goes. The heroic spirit sword masters can make that blood-soaked moon appear in the sky. Then again, this wasn't the case last night. Maybe they only make the moon come out if they feel like it. Or when they're about to get serious. We have successfully made our way behind enemy lines, but stay alert, there is no telling when they may attack us. Right now, they are simply moving north, but if their leader were to notice us, I think we'll be okay here. It looks like the old man really does know his strategy. Those are Lord Tajima no Kami's 100 samurai. They will keep the monsters busy so we can slip through unnoticed. Well, you found the fire, so, you know. There's only one servant aura nearby, about 200 meters ahead. Honestly, what are they thinking? I'm just doing as my curse of annihilation tells me to do, and they see fit to send 50, no 100 coarse warriors my way. That's excessive for dealing with a lone woman like me. Perhaps they simply fear these monsters romping around. There you are, wicked creature. Are you the one who has been leading these creatures and terrorizing Shimousa? Yes, something like that. It is too late to turn yourself in. We shall not leave this battlefield without your head. We defeated the Christians that threatened our country. Now you shall witness our might for yourself. Oh my, how scary. Scary. Yes, that is scary. It's dreadful and loathsome. If this world is hell, you must be the devils that torment those of us who are trapped here. What rubbish. We are the keepers of peace in this world. In one swift stroke, we shall cut down wicked creatures like yourself who threaten our safety. We fear not the sorcery you use to control these foul beasts. We all carry famed katana that have proven their worth in battle. Your defeat is all but certain. My, how impressive. But I doubt any of your blades are on par with the Myojingiri Muramasa that defeated Purgatorio. As such, they cannot hope to kill me. I am nothing but firewood now. I have used my soul, my spirit origin, and my body to stoke the fires of fury and become flame itself. No ordinary human stands a chance against me. The flames are getting hotter. If she uses her sorcery, just cut right through it, push forward, and kill her. I am loathing, I am anger, I am hatred and fury. Behold how brightly I burn. I shall descend upon all of you. You, your parents, your brothers, your sisters, your wives, your children, everyone. Everyone, everyone, everyone. I shall melt your eyes, sear your hearts, and char every bone in your body until only ash remains. Now burn! I'm on fire, it won't go out. Please stop, I can't breathe, it burns. Help! Just picture the Wilhelm scream. I have a really sneaking suspicion that once we actually do Archer of the Inferno in a reaction video, I'm probably gonna have a pretty good opinion about the way that she's written in this story. Like, the thing is, I think I've figured out who she is historically. From, you know, obviously the literal dropped in front of my face, you know? Like, it's not very well hidden at the moment. But I still haven't done the servant. But it's good. Looks like I made it just in time. I've never cut fire before, but there's a first time for everything. They're still breathing. Lady Danzo, please take the injured to safety and give the others instructions. They may be able to hold their own against these monsters, but it's impossible for humans to fight a servant. Understood. I will take care of the injured and instruct the other samurai. That's fair. I kind of understood that from, like, you know, what Purgatorio became. What a surprise to see you here. Wait, who are you? Yeah, you don't usually forget people you met just yesterday. Still, I suppose I should announce myself anyway since we're about to face off. My name is Musashi, Miyamoto Musashi. Though you swordmasters seem to prefer calling me Shinmen Musashi. What, we're not doing Shinmen Musashi no I've already forgotten it. Ha ha! You may have forgotten us, but I haven't forgotten you, Archer of Inferno. Is our last fight already your distant past or something? I'm sorry, I don't know who you are, but if you're people who live in this world, I will have to burn you all the same. That is simple, very simple. I would like you to die now, please. And do stay out of my way. You see those 30, no 100 men over there? I have to burn them all up. After all, I'm firewood, right? And you need fire if you're going to roast sinners in hell, right? Fair. Inferno. I don't like the way you fight or kill. Burning everything does not eliminate the root of conflict. Left unchecked, that root only grows into the next war, one with nothing to gain and everything to lose. What can you possibly gain from this? This isn't even your time. Nothing happening now should affect you personally. And I doubt burning everything in sight is going to make someone want to give you something like the Holy Grail. So why kill all these people when there's nothing in it for you? Why fight at all? I can't hope to understand if you won't talk to me. At least tell me why you're doing all of this. There is nothing to understand. I am firewood. Firewood does not speak or think or... How dare you attack me while I'm still talking, you coward? Don't talk to me about cowardice, when you literally spread fire as easily as breathing. I know full well you're stronger than me. In which case, you better believe I'm going to try and lop off an arm or two before you get serious. Yeah, that's just reasonable. Here I thought this conversation would continue, but instead you lash out at me in fury. I see, so that is the sort of cowardice you prefer. In that case, why don't we take this elsewhere, a plane where there's no strategy or technique at all. Okay, we are reduced to growling. This strange magical energy. Lady Musashi, I believe the servant is likely an Oni. I guess those horns on her helmet weren't just for show. Yep, we're reduced to growling. How dare you? I detest you. I can't stand it. Lord Yoshinaka. Lord Yoshinaka. Yoshinaka. Did I just hear her right? Yeah, we're going back a bit to the Kamakura period. So if she had ties to Yoshinaka, I see. Makes sense. I can understand why she would hate all of Japan. All the more so now that things are peaceful in the Tokugawa reign, since the Tokugawa family is supposed to be descended from the Seiwa Genji. Kiso Yoshinaka was a general who helped Miyamoto Yoritomo overthrow the Taira regime. He was once lauded as a great general, but ended up being persecuted by Yoritomo after he had outlived his usefulness. I've heard his name before, as well as his beloved wife's, who was always by his side. She was a courageous woman and an incredibly skilled warrior, an armor-clad battle maiden who fought better than any man. The daughter of Nakahara Kaneto, the younger sister of Higuchi Kanemitsu and Imai Kanehira. The one who always fought by Yoshinaka's side, yet couldn't bear witness to his death. That's who you are, isn't it? A woman who burns with hatred and detestation. Tomoe Gozen. It must be the karma implanted by that curse thing. Her soul has been dead for a long time, just like Lord Incheon. The thing in front of us now is nothing more than a husk, the vestiges of what Tomoe Gozen the servant used to be. At least, that's how I see it. But no matter how tragic her story is, or how justified her anger may be, I'm not going to hold back. That's right, I won't hold back at all. I can't afford to against her anyway. I refuse to take pity on her, but can I still defeat her? This katana may be up to the task, but my skills sure aren't. It's not her soul I need to cut, it's her karma. I have to sever her grudge itself, and my skills haven't reached a point where I can do that. But so what? I should be thrilled to get to go up against Tomoe Gozen. This is a once-in-a-lifetime chance to prove myself against an unrivaled master. If I back down now, it would bring shame to my Nita and Ichiryu style. The only thing I need to worry about doing to this flame in human clothing is to cut it down with my crossed blades. I'm glad I brought you with me, Myojin-giri Muramasa. Now come on, Inferno. It's time we settled this. My name is Tomoe. No, it's not. I am the Archer of Inferno, the one who shall burn this world to cinders. Come forth, my blood-soaked frontier. This mountain of bodies and river of blood shall serve as our stage, and consume the loser's soul upon their defeat. My blade's cursed name is Archer of Inferno, my vessel's true name, Tomoe Gozen. Prepare yourself, Shinmen Musashi. Our final battle is upon us. Good morning, Andrea. I hope you're having a good day, too. Let's do this. Yeah. So it was who I thought it was. Tomoe Gozen might be a servant being done relatively, well, for me, relatively soon. That means for you, there's certainly going to be a delay, but it might be relatively soon. Yeah, it's not hard to figure out once you realize it's not a gender bend, you know? Although, fate likes to gender bend, so, you know. I mean, we're literally fighting with Miyamoto Musashi. I'm just wondering. Okay. Oh, that's unfortunate. But to be fair, you did miss the scuff at the beginning of the stream, Jen, so... I mean... Doesn't really... since I'm only facing one enemy, I don't really have to alternate my attacks. I have a pretty sneaking suspicion, though, that my backline is probably going to be what carries me through this combat. Not to devalue my front line, but with Musashi there, we're really not working the best that we possibly could, you know? Especially given that we are forced to bring a saber to an archer fight. Alright, ladies. Yeah. Good morning. Hello. Ooh. That's a good card layout for this. Order change. Oh man, she really just dropped an NP just then, didn't she? I was not looking at her NP bar. What the fuck? Okay. Oh, it's only 3. Okay, we might have to refight this. I was not paying attention the way I should have been. Yeah, I don't have order change. I have the other one. Oh, I know what you mean. I know what you mean now. Okay. Yeah, I could switch back to the order change. Yeah. The one that I was using for, you know, most of the time up till I hit, what, 2 chapters ago? Yeah. Damn, she hits hard. Okay. Yeah, I was unaware of that. Yeah, we started this off on a bad foot. Especially with Musashi there. I mean, she's fine. It's just, you know, there are better options here. I can look. I definitely have some. I don't know how you know, decent they're gonna be. I do have regular coup. I just, once again, I haven't spent time, like, leveling a lot of Lancers, I don't think. But yeah, I'll have to look, because I'm not winning this combat. Well. You put it on her. Honestly, you put it on yourself. I'd rather have you and your skills at this moment. We'll also sure target. Yeah, this is not ideal. But hopefully she just targets, yeah, Mash, and Mash is invincible. Yeah? Yeah. I mean, you can hit her separately from that all you want, but it's not gonna kill her. If I'm lucky, this would take out her break bar, but then I'd still have to deal with the rest of her hit points, and I just don't have anyone else in my backline at this point. And I don't see a lot of damage being done. Yeah. It's just not enough. Okay. Gotta take a look at my Lancers. Jesus. Well, I got a break bar down, but like I said, we're not gonna... There's no, like... There's no winning here at this point. Yeah. Not the resist Musashi at the very end. God. Just one attack is gonna take her out. It's fine. Yeah. Okay. Alright, let's withdraw. Okay. Let's see what I got. Let's see what I can do. I hate being forced to... Alright. Let's switch over to a blank team that... Alright, I can add anyone I want into here. What do I got in the way of Lancers that are decently leveled? See, I feel like the problem is that, like, some of my most leveled Lancers, I mean, I've got Meltrillis, I've got Fion, but Fion works in combination with a very specific party. I need to, like, clear this party. I don't know why this party is the way it is. Because this doesn't make sense to me. Swap you for Koyan, because you're good with almost anyone. obviously don't need you. Yeah, yeah, they're both AoE. I do have, is he fully? Are you not even, I think you're fully ascended, right? You're a quick servant. Yeah, I don't know if I'll be able to, like, effectively use Skahak. Like, I don't know if I'm actually creating, like, a team that can be useful, per se, you know? Yeah, there's my coups. See, I have a quick team there. But the problem is it's my Saber Karna is the base. And that's my arts, but that's not going to get us anywhere specifically. Skahak? I did give her, I gave her the gain, not starting. Because I was trying to give her something with quick, right? Increase quick card effectiveness by 10%. NP gain by 10% for yourself. That seemed good to me. You know? Because it's quick on quick. Or am I wrong in that I should be using something else, perhaps? Yeah, I don't think I have anything that... I don't think I have anything that would give her, like, enough starting for Koyan to get her up in, like, one round. Oh, that's decent. Okay. But I can't put CEs on everyone because that's so expensive. Okay, well, you don't need this. It's a buster. Get you something, Buster, girly. Because you can hit. Ooh. I feel like that could be useful. Yeah, I think that's what we're gonna have to go with. And maybe we try this and just see how it goes. Let's switch to you. Yeah, switch to you. Yeah, because that gives us the swap in, and then we'll just swap Musashi for Ku Lancer immediately. Oh, yeah, I forgot about Mash. Hold on. Where's my Mash? I always forget about her because I don't recognize her image anymore. There we go. Can I give you a Buster? Can I give you something with charge? Can I give you a Buster with charge, my guy? I can afford that! Yay! Okay. Alright, let's try that. I don't know how it's gonna go, but we're gonna try it. I get to skip the cutscene, which feels like a reward, but it's because I've already read it. Alright. Yeah. Oh, I can't skip that. Okay. I don't know if I have those, Zero. Like, I know you can get the CEs that charge, like, more, but I don't think I have them. Okay. So let's just straight out swap those two. How long does your guts last? 5 turns, so we're gonna pop your guts. Just cuz. Let's get that over with. We'll apply evade. Let's see. They're both quick servants, so my buster ups from Koyan aren't actually that useful. Also, okay. I can just do that. Yeah, yeah. I don't know who of these two I'm relying on to be a damage dealer, so... put your own quick up, I guess. I don't know. It's only for 1 turn. I'd rather wait until I have an NP to drop, you know? Yeah, I don't... Problem is my own servants just aren't skill leveled enough for this, you know? Like, that's my biggest problem here, is that it's me, you know? I am the problem. Yeah, Zero Herrera. Okay. So next round, after next round is her... Is she gonna charge it and then drop it, or does she charge the 3rd and drop it in the same round? I can't remember. So is this technically every 3 turns or every 4 turns? Because sometimes they charge it and loose it in the same turn. And sometimes they charge it all the way up and then it goes off on the next turn. I can't remember. Regardless... Oh, see, the evade only works for 1 turn. Yeah. Ugh. You can also stun for a round, but that's not really incredibly helpful right now. Alright, well, I guess we're gonna test. 'Cause I don't... Okay, so yeah, she's gonna take the attack, charge, and then next round will be... Okay, so I waited, and that was smart. Because now we use the evade. Oh! I've got 2 NPs. Let's stun her. Yeah. Let's stun her. And let's drop 2 NPs. Oh, I didn't... Okay. You said that just after I used it. I was not. Okay. Yep. I get it. To be fair, though, we're already doing significantly better than we were last time. Now would be the time to use that. Just in case. Because we want to get some of that shit back. But now she is going to drop an NP, and I don't have a way to protect someone. So she's going to take someone out. I don't have a choice in that. Yeah. It's just going to be what happens. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I doubled up. Okay, I didn't even think about the stun and evade doubling up. Damn. Huh. Well. Look, I don't normally have to think about it this hard. But yeah, I see. Man. Okay. Yeah. Who'd she take out? Oh, she didn't take out anyone. How did she not take out some? Oh, evade. And guts! I had guts! Oh my fucking god, I forgot I had guts! Ah! I don't have guts anymore, but I had guts. Ah, that too. Okay, buff yourself because you're about to drop an NP for me. Do that now because I do want to really zero in on that. Look, despite all the mistakes, we might actually still get through this. Because that did a lot of damage. It's just gonna refresh that. Because that shit's useful. This is why Ku is the best. God bless Ku. Okay. At this point, we just have to survive. So, pop that fucking guts. Pop your evade. Attack down. And we're going for it. Yeah, Dakota Doyle, I might have, and that's a really sad thought because that has worked for so long. Like, oh, thank God. I'm so glad she targeted Musashi. Because honestly, that just means I get more Ku and more Ku cards. Oh, I forgot I still had MASH. What do you know? I just completely forgot I still had MASH. Oh my god. Look, Knick-Knack, I'm sometimes better at it, but keep in mind, I've not ever used this team of servants together for myself. You have to admit, Knick-Knack, I put together my own team, and I picked my own CEs. Well, except for, you know, the interjection about MASH. Who I have trouble finding her card now that her face has changed because I'm still not used to her evolved, like the ascended art, which is annoying. I cannot overlook the Taira clan's tyranny. I doubt they will stop at ravaging the city. If they are not stopped, they will ruin all of Japan. Someone must stand up to them. Someone must fight. I will not fight for the Genji's sake. I will fight so that all who live in this world can do so in peace. That's so selfless of you, Lord Yoshinaka. It is, isn't it? As well it should be. I was trying to say something selfless, after all. If anyone were to ask me why I do this, that shall be my answer. See, that's something I don't know how to do, is switch the card arts that show up yet. I've not figured that out yet. I know it's probably like super easy. I just haven't, because it's never been a priority. Look. I very rarely use Skahak, and the fact that her evade is single turn is juxtaposed to the fact that the evade I normally use on Berserku is not single turn. So it's like, I had the spirit, if not the technicality. If anyone were to ask me why I do this, that shall be my answer. Lord Yoshinaka, but I will be completely honest with you, Tomoe. The real reason I will fight the Taira clan is to make a brighter future for us, that is all. I fight, Tomoe, so that one day the fires of war will no longer burn and we can be together. Why? Why did I ever forget this? I know that he gave me something precious, not just hatred or anger or detestation. That's why I managed to survive. Back then, when Yoshitsune came for Lord Yoshinaka on Yoritomo's orders. Lord Yoshinaka asked me to stay far away from the battlefield. Because of how he cared for me, my life was spared. In time, I went on to give birth to our son, Yoshihide. Afterwards, I became a nun and grew old while continuing to pray that Lord Yoshinaka would rest in peace. Yes, I could have sworn I died peacefully while praying. So then how could I ever forget seeing Lord Yoshinaka smile at the sunset like this? Look, Berserku is my filter for everything. I realize that, Dakota Doyle, but I almost never use the filter buttons, because I forget to turn them off when I use them. Yeah. Also, Nick Dak, very rude, especially considering that I did actually win it. How dare you? Let me do my thing. I remember now. You smiled at me so bashfully, Lord Yoshinaka. I love that smile of yours. I would never forget it. At least, I thought I never would. Resentment, hatred, anger. I thought I had let all of it go. I never thought they would flare up and drive me to such madness. See, I think the bigger problem that I have in general is that because I rely so heavily on the team of Koyanskaya and Berserku, I haven't actually gotten to know most of the rest of my servants. Like, I don't know, like, what the NPs from all my other different servants do or what their skills do, because I just almost never have to use them unless I'm putting together a specific team for a specific fight, in which case I'm usually being coached through it. So, like, I forgot that Skahak's NP stuns, because I've used Skahak only, like, twice before in an earlier chapter, in a specific quick setup. Like, I remember doing that, but I don't remember much of using her because it was so infrequently. How mortifying. But it seems that too is over now. Thank goodness. Now I no longer need to be firewood. Thank goodness. Oh. I don't know. The girls in the back line are, like, surprisingly reliable, like, in general, you know? According to legend, Tomoe Gozen could fell a hawk with her bow or split a large tree with her sword. They were right. I could never have beaten her without the Myojin Giri Muramasa. Rest in peace, Lady Inferno. Now are we gonna have a 20-minute cutscene where we head back to fucking Tokei? The enemy ranks have collapsed. You did it. The monsters are scattering. The samurai should be able to deal with them before nightfall now. Tomoe Gozen was a truly fearsome foe, but I knew that you and Master would be able to defeat her, Lady Musashi. How sharp your techniques were. I guess so, huh? In fact, they were pretty great if I do say so myself. I deflected her arrows and wove between every strike of her sword. I didn't have a plan for dealing with her flames, but aside from that, I'd say I more than held my own. Anyway, all that's left now is the cleanup. Let's go help Danzo and the samurai. Oh, but not you, Seki. You get some rest. You too, Tomoe Gozen. I only hope my sword was able to free you from your karma. Yeah. I don't farm the daily free quests, but maybe the next event that comes up that I can play, I can get a little creative. And then I know there's a lotto coming up. Okay. That makes me worried. Oh, it's a support only. Okay, enemy class is a set. Oh. This is disgusting. This is disgusting. A hawk is crying out in the distance. We get it. Musashi's a main character. I don't need this many. Here in Mount Kinbo's Reigando, I open my eyes once again, even as I feel my death steadily approaching. Well, it's still not here yet. I know I'm going to die. I'm sick and tired of waiting around for it to happen. Indeed, I, Shinmen Musashi, will die here. No matter of villain or sorcery will work on me now. My body has long been pushed beyond its limits to the point where I am practically a corpse already. My decrepit old body will no longer even move. I can feel my life growing shorter whenever I stand and walk. I have grown old. Very, very old. Boredom, joy, sadness, such things are little more than bags under my eyes. I did notice that I forgot to change my mystic code. No doubt Iori would laugh if he saw me now. He would say that after all my harsh scolding, my own mind has still failed to reach emptiness. But he would be wrong. I have reached it. I've done so by killing and killing, over and over and over. And now I am alone. Through the void, I have attained emptiness. Say, I'm doing well this morning. I was able to speak without my throat screaming for mercy or doubling over in a fit of coughing. Same! Well, fate, what are you waiting for? It's now or never. Not only am I still alive, I'm in the best shape I've been in a long time. Can't believe I got angry like that. Niten Ichiryu is supposed to be all about keeping one's mind clear. Alas, it seems I can't stop my own immaturity from bubbling up to the surface. That is how a boy is supposed to behave, not an old man at the end of his life. Now that I think of it. My father used to do much the same thing. I suppose I really am Munisai's son. My father was strong, both with the jita and the sword. He was unquestionably a true master. And yet, he was never satisfied. He was as stubborn as any fool. I recall it gave me no end of trouble. Does that mean that my own impatience here on death's door is a curse I inherited from him? Unsatisfied with my fame, unsatisfied at my death. Perhaps it is my name, perhaps I should never have inherited Shinmen from Munisai. Perhaps going by Miyamoto Musashi better suited me. No, this is my failure and my failure alone. I think of death whenever I close my eyes. I think of it whenever I open them. Even in this decrepitude, I cannot fully resign myself. After a lifetime of never encountering my fate, I grow tired of waiting for it to arrive. Come on, fate. Where are you? Show me what you have in store for my final moments. My life is more fragile now than a candle being in the wind. I cannot take it anymore. Please, come for me. Gods, Buddha, at this point, I'll even take an Oni or a demon. Please, give me more time so that I may encounter my destiny. It will surely lose sight of me down in the bowels of hell. If that is impossible, then if only this world were itself a living hell. Jesus. Okay. There's a Cantica Paraiso. Oof, I'm exhausted. I'm so tired I can't even take one more step. Ugh. Hey, Tasuke, can I vent to you a bit? You don't gotta say anything, just listen. Cool? Cool. You wouldn't believe what a jerk old man Tajima is. Instead of rewarding me for my hard work, he just stuck me with another job. As if taking down Inferno wasn't enough, now he wants me to go around checking all of Shimousa to make sure those monsters that scattered aren't causing any trouble. At least he lent me a horse so I don't have to do it all on foot, but that's not the point, you know? I took down a major baddie. He should be giving me a medal or something. I mean, I know I'm just a vagrant who's not tied down to anything, so I'm sure it's a lot easier to use me up than an officer. Ugh, I'm exhausted. There's not a single monster to be found anywhere. All that riding around Shimousa, and all I have to show for it is a sore back. Maybe monster hunting is one of those things where you only find what you're looking for once you stop looking for it. Anyway, this should finally take care of the second job he gave me. Then again, I can't say this was a complete waste of time. It's all part of my training to reach the void. I've been to all sorts of places and fought all sorts of opponents, but I still haven't been able to reach it. The void is really different from fire and water. It's all about clearing your mind, counting your blessings, and how you live your life. They have the same idea in the Shinkage-ryu, although there they call it suigetsu. Basically, the idea is that nothing is something and vice versa. Anyone can cut something with shape and form. But the void that I'm trying to reach is about to being able to use your blade to cut the formless, the shapeless. The word Muni in my father's name means second to none. Muni-sai was truly number one when it came to the sword. Now I'm trying to achieve a sort of nothingness, of zero, that surpasses him. But I don't know if I'm ever going to get there. I bet even Lady Kanan must be pretty fed up by now. I've wandered across all sorts of different time periods and places. Faced more opponents and overcome more trials than any other swordmaster, and I still can't reach it. Still, this might be my best, my final chance. The heroic spirit swordmasters, servants, Purgatorio, Inferno. Ordinarily, I'd never be able to handle them all on my own. If I can face off against those demons and survive, that's when I'll find out what fate has in store for me. The point when I'll find out who I am and who I'll be when I meet my end. Peachy, are you in the tub? I think she's in the tub. Alright, I'm not dealing with that right now. However it turns out, I'm sure I'll be satisfied. Oh my god. Oh my god! Welcome back, Seki. Ugh, I'm so exhausted. I've been all over Shimousa and back. I couldn't find any of the monsters that disappeared after the battle with Inferno, but I also didn't hear about them attacking anyone, or about the other heroic spirit swordmasters for that matter. Anyway, it's good to be back. I was just looking up at the sky while I reported to T.H.E. Otama's out at work and Onui's in the lavatory. She should be back pretty soon, I think. I'm back! Oh, there you are, Onui. Here, you can have T.H.E. back now. Welcome back, Miss Samurai, and sorry to have kept you waiting, T.H.E. Oh, and you too, miss. I wish I could have gone on your walk with you, Miss Samurai. Oh, but I guess it wasn't really a walk, was it? Seki's the one who went walking around town. I was out on horseback riding all over Shimousa. Horseback? I'd be happy to give you a ride sometime, Onui. Well, assuming old man Tajima lets me borrow the horse again. Okay, I can't wait. Gagagoo. Yes, I do. Oh, okay. Master, I gave the inn staff the dried fish souvenir you asked me to. They were very happy with it. They said it would go great with their dinner drinks. Oh, hello, Lady Musashi. I see you're back, too. I sure am. Thanks, Kotaro. I was really tired, but I feel a lot better after seeing all of your faces. You look a lot better, too. Just last night, you seemed like you were barely managing to keep from collapsing. But today, you're full of energy. Is that because you've been with Seki all day? To be honest, I'm not certain, but I think it has to do with my spirit origin adjusting to this world. I'm still not fully recovered, but I should at least be able to take part in combat now. Although ninja primarily specialize in espionage, I'm still a servant. I may not be one of the knight classes, but I can still hold my own. I'll be glad to help Master out in any way I can. Knight, huh? Odd word, but it somehow speaks to me. Where'd you pick up a word like that? Oh, it's nothing special. Servants gain some knowledge automatically, since our master is from the 21st century. As far as I know, that's true for most Chaldean servants. So servants all have knowledge of the time period they're summoned to, but don't have to be people who lived in that time. I don't really get it, but basically you're all better now, right? In that case, let's go for a test run, right now. Jesus fucking Christ. How could I not be interested in seeing the Fuma ninja arts firsthand? I'm a master swordsman and strategist, remember? Now come on, Kotaro, let's go out front and do this thing. Wait, huh? What's this about? Are you going to play with the red-headed ninja, Miss Samurai? I want to play too. Sorry, Onui, I want you and T.H.E. to watch from up here. Me and the redhead are going to put on a great show. Yay, a show! Ga ga ga, goo goo. Oy. Lady Musashi, if this is a joke, I think it's gone far enough. I mean, this is a public street, right? I admit, your sword key seems very fired up. But surely you're not serious, are you? It's not that I mind fighting so soon after recovering, but I just don't see what reason we have to fight, Lady Musashi. That's true. In general, I never fight battles I don't stand to gain from. I'd hate to get injured with no money or fame to show for it after all. Right? But you're the 5th head of the Fuma Ninja clan, right, Kotaro? So there's plenty to gain from dueling with you. There's no better way to train, no better learning experience than facing off against another skilled opponent. So, to reward me for all that horseback riding, show me what you've got, Fuma Kotaro. Hey, did she say Fuma? That's the name of an old ninja clan, isn't it? Are you going to put on a show for us youngsters? Oh, that sounds lovely. There have been so many ghastly rumors and things about lately. It would be wonderful to see something fun. See, can't back out now that we got an audience. Now, get those kunai and let's battle, Fuma Kotaro. My ki already has my sword rattling in its scabbard. I can hardly keep it in there. Are you sure you don't want me to draw your kunai yet? You may want to hurry up before I get in striking distance. What should I do, Master? Very well, Master, if that is your wish. All right, Lady Musashi, or should I say Shinmen Musashi of the Niten Ichiryu style. I am indeed Fuma Kotaro, the 5th head of the Fuma Ninja clan. I am not accustomed to engaging in fair fights like this, but I shall do my best to serve as your opponent. Now you're talking. I knew the head of a ninja clan wouldn't let me down. Oh my god. That was a lot of talking to say that she's on cleanup duty, and now she's fighting because she's bored. I don't think that... it increases Buster Card effectiveness, so I'll take it. I literally can only hit one target at a time. Oh my god. Possibly, but I got my thing up anyways. It didn't really matter. Oh, fucking evade. Yeah, I see it. I see it. Alright, let's go again. That's fucking annoying. It should be fine. Those are the battles I hate the worst. Oh, man. Her footwork is nothing like a samurai. On the surface, she's very calm and composed, but beneath that, she's more like some hooligan. She's fast, skilled, and sly. What's more, those two sides of her are in perfect harmony. So this is the skill of the legendary swordsman, Shinmen Musashi. Gotcha. Hey, that looked like, Utsusemi no Jutsu, body replacement. It was, wasn't it? Wow, I've never seen such beautiful ninjutsu before. That move where you guys substitute a log for your body doesn't even compare. You mean Mokuton no Jutsu. We use that to switch a puppet in for ourselves to make the enemy think they've killed us so that they let down their guard. I didn't think it would work on you, so I didn't bother with that. I guess you had plenty of stamina to spare. Completely recovered then, huh? It looked to me like you were trying out all sorts of different things. Yes, I was. Once I accepted that we were really doing this, I thought I would take advantage of it to test out all of my techniques. But that was only true for the first round. I held nothing back on the second. Yeah, I never really understood the point of the increasing the hit count while lowering the... Peachy, stop it. Stop it. You are being badly behaved this morning. Stop it. Samurai who have devoted themselves to the politics of the imperial court and have come to neglect their training are no match for us. But ninja techniques have no effect on those who live by the sword, those who continue to train day in and day out, even in times of peace. I don't care for samurai, but I also know all too well how fearsome a true samurai can be. The reason we refer to them as hooligans isn't because we despise them. It's because compared to a swordsman, ninja are no better than the bales of straw they use for practice. If we were to try one of our illusions on someone who had truly reached the pinnacle of sword mastery, they would see right through it immediately. That's true. I'd say old man Tajima is just one step away from reaching that pinnacle himself. Now that I've said that out loud, it seems strange. His skills should more than put him at the pinnacle, so why does he still seem like he's one step away from it? Your skills are nothing to scoff at either, Lady Musashi. There is no doubt that you are a true swords master yourself. I will never forget what it is like to face against the fearsome Shinmen Musashi. And thank you for not holding back on that last strike. You helped me to shake off the last vestiges of the fog that had been hanging over my mind. For but a moment, I thought it was curtains for me. Oh. Anything for you, Master. For my part, I learned a lot from this as well. You are being very badly behaved. Come on. Why are you being so badly behaved this morning? You've been inside all morning. You have nothing to be upset over, you little brat. No need to exaggerate, Kotaro. I never stopped holding back during our fight. I wasn't actually trying to kill you after all. What? Are you sure? Absolutely. I'm real sure. Now come on, I finally got paid for all my hard work, even if it was just chump change. We need some drinks. Drinks! Then again, we can't go out and leave Onui and Tasuke on their own. Never mind the drinks, let's just buy an Ichimaizuri and head back to Otama's room. There's an Ichimaizuri seller just over there. He's drawing quite a crowd. So that's where our audience disappeared to. It's one thing to see Ichimaizuri in Edo or Osaka, but I'm surprised to see it being sold here in Tokei. This version of Tokei's castle town is like a second Edo. It was never this prosperous in our timeline. Emergency. The monsters that terrorized all of Shimousa are back and threatening villages everywhere. As you all know, Lord Matsudaira resides in Tokei Castle. What's more, he is now joined by Lord Tajima no Kami, a great samurai who hails from Edo. And yet this morning the castle received a shocking letter. None could have guessed it at its grim contents. Someone is coming to murder Lord Matsudaira's beloved daughter, Lady Kiyohime. What? Would you like to know more? It's all here in this Ichimaizuri. Now, no jostling. First come, first serve. Isn't Kiyohime that strange princess we ran into the other day? The one who was head over heels for Seki. Does this mean someone is threatening to assassinate Lady Kiyohime at T.H.E Castle, Master? You brat. Agreed. We may not know for sure the heroic spirit sword masters are involved with this, but we also don't know for sure that they're not. Ordinarily, they'd never let us into the castle, but if old man Tajima is there, maybe he'd be willing to fill us in. Okay, let's get going. Right after we buy an Ichimaizuri, of course. I have delivered the letter warning them of our plans to assassinate Matsudaira's daughter. By now, tens of Kajima no Kami's samurai should be guarding her, and rumors should be circulating throughout the town. Everything is as you commanded. I shall see that the next steps are carried out to your liking as well, Lord Sorcerer. I will only follow my lord's orders. Even if I become a heroic spirit sword master with a curse of annihilation, that will never change. That is what it means to be a ninja. That is what it means to be me. However, something deep within this etheric body of mine gives me pause. I must be wavering. Am I truly myself? In one sense, that's no different than when I was alive. Back then, I would always ask myself who I was. In that case, there is no need for concern. I am already a heroic spirit sword master. Whether as a human or as a heroic spirit, I am nothing more than a husk, a blade to be wielded. I slash, I sever, and I kill. That is all I am. Good. Sow chaos in the humans' minds. Inferno's efforts have planted the seeds of unease in Shimousa, no matter how Shinmen Musashi or the one from Chaldea swing their blades. No matter how many dogs Edo sends, they will not be able to easily rid the populace of their fears. Now, we shall nurture those seeds. Make sure the populace knows you intend to kill their princess. Let the panic spread and then assassinate her. Do that and the fear will take hold of them. Okay, I am really fed up with the fact that our dialogue box is only 2 lines long, but we're regularly getting 3 to 4 lines, and that means that, like, if you're reading it out loud, Peachy, stop it. That if you're reading it out loud, you can, like, struggle to, like, really catch it, which is really annoying, especially when you get to, like, 3 or 4 lines. They will quail with fright and stare helplessly at their impending deaths. Once they do, their souls will become even better sacrifices. Become fear itself, Paraiso. All you need to do is stay true to the serpent within. As you wish. Then go and see that that is done. Jesus. Looks like the Lord Sorcerer is gone now. So, Lady Paraiso, as I have no understanding of sorcery, could I ask you to explain something to me? What did he mean by the serpent within? You certainly do not look as if there is a snake within you. As far as these eyes can see, you are but a fair maiden with black hair. There is no serpent here. It is none of your business, bodyguard. All you need to worry about is keeping the Lord Sorcerer safe. My, you're no fun either, are you? If I must, I will get out of your hair. If you happen to have a message to pass along to Lord Sorcerer, I'd be happy to give it to him. I do not. Now go. Understood. Farewell, Lady Paraiso. Oh, one last thing. It is said if a snake peers too long at something that lustrous, it will put its own eyes out. So take heed to avoid that which gleams. I would hate for something to happen to your elegant countenance. Yeah, I don't think I know Paraiso either. I don't recognize the outline, and black hair did not help. Yeah, Sasaki Kojiro. Fuck him. Here's a tip. The next time a cutie talks to you, all you have to do is smile. I wonder what's got your panties all in a twist. What's going on in that too cool head of yours? Something about how a proper ninja should conduct herself, or maybe how a proper heroic spirit should behave. I'm close, I can tell. Ah, what a joke. You're a descendant of Saburo, who the god of Oe cursed, right? Why are you even thinking about this? Don't waste time agonizing over it. Just kill them. Consume them all. All you have to do is murder everyone. After all, this whole world's nothing but a dream. In that case, why not go ahead and do whatever you feel like? Be silent, Samgata Hell. Oh no, I said that out loud. This is bad. What am I doing? She's nothing but an illusion. That's right, an illusion. All the real Samgata Hell is doing is standing next to me smiling. She hasn't spoken a single word to me. Ah, not again. Just looking at Samgata Hell makes the curse inside me bubble up to the surface. What's the matter, Paraiso? I didn't say anything, you know. Oh, right. It must be that curse of yours again. Sorry, there's nothing I can do about that. I don't have the faintest idea what it is you're seeing or hearing, okay? I didn't say anything. I'm not trying to be mean here, you know? I hope you understand that. I understand. I do. I understand everything. That's why I seek it. Even though my soul has been violated by karma, I still seek it. I only included the princess's name in the letter I delivered to the castle, but I will not settle for just her. I will stake my claim on more sacrifices before the night is over. This is so much reading. Oh my god. So much reading. No, I said some gata every time. But they're right, it's not inaccurate. Oh my god. Oh, between streaming Wednesday and then having to go to class and streaming Thursday and streaming today, my voice is suffering. Oh. Wednesday was my fault. Okay, caster-ups. Oh, it is a nice Tamawanomai. Go back to our regular team. Go back to our regular team. Now is not the time to learn. See, the people pleaser in me, Knick-Knack, wants to say, yeah, sure, but respectfully, I'm going away for the weekend. I'm spending the weekend at a low-key resort with my mother. And I'm just gonna enjoy the pool and the free food for 3 days, I think. I'm gonna steam myself in the fucking hot tub. And hope that clears out the last of this. Please wait here. Lord Tajima and Lady Kiyohime will be with you shortly. Lady Kiyohime was overjoyed to hear about your arrival. However, I respectfully ask that you understand your place and not take what she says at face value. I must say, though, I'm surprised to see people so young were responsible for slaying that monster. Lord Matsudaira said you must have trained very hard indeed, especially given that the world is at peace. Oh, I wouldn't go that far. I mean, I guess I am a bit stronger than most people you come across, but trust me, there are plenty of swordsmen out there who are way stronger. Of course, there are also people like Kotaro and Seki who have a different sort of strength to them. But if we're strictly talking about martial strength, then I'd say Old Man Tajima is easily stronger than me. Well, of course he is. He's the invincible Yagyu Munenori. If we're discussing who the greatest swords masters under the sun are, there are 2 names that come to mind. The first is Miyamoto Musashi, the master of dual wielding, and the second is Edo's own Yagyu Tajima. Is that so? Edo period. If you mean the city of Edo, yes, I understand they talk about Miyamoto quite a bit there. Even now that the age of war is over, our lords still love to discuss who would win if Musashi and Yagyu Tajima were ever to cross swords. You don't say. Hey, does that line up with your history? Because this is seriously the first I've heard of this. Yeah, it does. There are records that date back to the early Edo period that describe your popularity. I believe you were the most popular among the people, Lady Musashi. Huh. I'm surprised they didn't root for the home guy. Miyamoto Musashi has always been popular. You have appeared in countless stories well beyond the Edo period. Oh, I guess that part does kind of sound like me. I do end up wandering into all sorts of times and places. That isn't what I meant. Alright, I shall go and fetch the princess. Please wait here until I return. Oh, don't worry about us. We're happy to wait. This is kind of nerve-wracking, isn't it? I know, but we were already overstaying our welcome. Grandpa was pretty upset, and who can blame him? We were supposed to bring them back later that same day, and we ended up disappearing for 2 days without a word. Ugh. Flashback! What were you thinking? I come all this way to the castle town myself after you never came back, and what do I find? You and the kids spent not just 1, but 2 nights in a geisha's room? Why didn't you call me, thinking I wouldn't have enjoyed a geisha's company too? I mean, that's part of it, but that's not the point. Besides, I ain't got time to spend with women right now. First, I hear you went down to the south to fight a monster, and then I get here to find out you just left Onui and T.H.E to defend for themselves. That's right, Mr. Muramasa, you tell them. Not only did they not leave when they said they would, they started treating my room like they owned the place. Granted, it was a little lonely staying in such a large room all by myself, so I thought a little company might not be so bad, but still, it's the principle of the thing. If nothing else, the men could have been considerate enough to stay in a nearby room. Oh, yes, good point. I can't believe you made this much trouble for a lady you'd never met before. Anyways, things may have worked out this time, but don't go making a habit of this. Got it? Duh. Yes, sir. I'm sorry, Grandpa. Better. Alright, I'm taking Onui and T.H.E back to the Hermitage with me. You can keep staying at this fancy inn of yours if you want, or go and get work at the castle. You can even come back to my hermitage if you like. The kids will probably miss you if you don't. I'd be glad to go back with you after we finish our business at the castle. Are you okay with that, Seki? I know I feel a lot more at ease inside its barrier, and I bet Kotaro will feel much the same way. Besides, if worst comes to worst again, there won't be any innocents getting killed. Wait a moment. Back when Inferno attacked, didn't she say she couldn't involve the town in your battle? If that's right, wouldn't it also be safe to remain here? I just thought it was worth asking. Muramasa. Understood. To be honest, Master, I knew you would choose to avoid the town so that its people wouldn't suffer. Hey, redhead. Yes? I don't recognize your face, but I can tell you're a servant. Who are you? It's been one honor after another getting to meet Lady Musashi and Senji Muramasa. I can't believe he's a servant. Of course, I'm sure he's a heroic spirit that was summoned to this world for some reason, not a Chaldean servant. And yet, he's neither a heroic spirit sword master nor a candidate to become one. At least Purgatorio, Hozuin Inshan, never said anything to that effect. So the only possibilities I can think of are a chain summon, or, hey, Kotaro? Yes? How were things here while I was out all day? Did you and Danzo get to know each other better? Where did that come from? Not you too, Master. Please don't tease me like that. Whatever it is you think I have to feel guilty about, I don't. Besides, I haven't seen her all day. I believe she went back to Lord Tajima. At any rate, there's nothing to be gained from teasing me. Serving you is the most important... You all sound like you're having so much fun. Please tell me what you were discussing, Lady Seki. My lady, you are standing much too close to your guest. I implore you to give her some space. And why should I? I'm expecting her to come forward again. Princess, try not to make too much trouble for your retainers. Oh, all right. You're so strict, Lord Tajima no Kami. But I suppose a lady does need to behave modestly. It is a pleasure to see you and your retainers again, Lady Seki. Oh, I see you have another in your retinue now. It's a shame you didn't bring those darling children with you as well. I do love children. Is something wrong? Her resemblance to the Kiyohime we know is uncanny. It's just like Otama and Tamamonomai. But this Kiyohime isn't a servant. I can't sense anything like that from her. She's definitely human. And even putting her affection for Master aside, her personality seems a bit different from the Kiyohime we know. Does this mean Shimousa really is a singularity or something like it? No, that doesn't feel quite right. Holy Grails distort the history of the period where they appear, but I haven't seen anything like that here. It feels more like something is different about the fundamental premise of this world. Oh, are you discussing secrets amongst yourselves? I guess men do like to do that no matter how old they are. I don't have many secrets myself, though I suppose others might not see it that way. In fact, I can talk to snakes. My retainers don't believe me, but it's true. They even have that in common. No, wait, the Kiyohime we know doesn't converse with animals. But it's still an uncanny coincidence that she would have some connection to snakes. She has snakes in common with someone? Who are you talking about? I'm afraid I'm not quite sure what you mean. Are you referring to me or someone else? Princess, might I suggest that we focus on the matter at hand? Oh yes, sorry Lord Tajima. Distinguished guests, thank you all again for coming here. I am told you were instrumental in the battle against the monsters that attacked Shimousa. On behalf of my father, Matsudaira Shimousa no Kami, I commend you for your achievement. I shall ensure that you are well rewarded. Please be sure to see my retainer about that later. I would also like to thank you from the bottom of my heart, not as a princess, but as a citizen of Shimousa. I cannot tell you how happy we all were to hear the news. I have no doubt that everyone in Shimousa feels the same. You are far too kind to these commoners, milady. Don't let it get to your heads, you rabble. Verily, thy praise doth instilleth greateth joy in our hearts, milady. What she said. She's a parcel tongue! Yeah, parcel mouth. How insolent. It's fine, Lord Tajima. Lady Seki can say whatever she likes to me. Well then, Lady Seki, now that we have gotten that out of the way, let's move on to more urgent matters. I believe you have all heard the rumors concerning me. I really thought she was going to say, will you marry me? We have. They said you'd received a letter, and judging by your expression, I'm guessing it wasn't a very nice one. No, it wasn't. Indeed, it was the most painful letter I have ever received. And with so many lives lost when it was delivered, I doubt it is merely an ill-considered prank. No, I'm afraid that there is truly someone out there who means to end my life. I have many warriors serving me here, and we also have Lord Tajima and his 500-odd elite samurai, all of whom took place in the Shimabara Rebellion. Perhaps it isn't proper for me to say this, but even so, I am frightened out of my wits. They are all doing their best to keep me safe, so I feel terrible that I'm still so ill at ease. Princess, I do not blame you for feeling that way at all, what with such an awful letter arriving so soon after this monster business. Still, I will say this nonetheless. Lady Seki, please, I beg of you, protect me from this vile villain who threatens my life. I see. The princess has entrusted those commoners with her protection without considering the consequences. Indeed, my lord, there is no other way to put it. I understand that the princess is fond of them, but they are still commoners. It would be one thing if they were all masterless samurai, but some of them are not even that. Even letting them into the castle is madness. Why, this could even affect the clan's very existence. I see. So you say that these people are a threat to the clan. You may be right if this were a time of peace. However, times are anything but peaceful now. These monsters pose a threat we cannot ignore. If there are skilled warriors willing to aid us in defeating them, their station in life is no longer relevant. And I can personally attest to their combat prowess. They put an end to the monster that attacked us. Indeed, many of my own men who were present at that battle are still singing their praises even now. Or do you doubt my judgment? No, my lord, I would never dream of it. I was merely joking. Yes, I may have referred to them as untrustworthy strangers, but, with the princess personally requesting their protection and your endorsement of their skill, I have no objections. Why, it is most reassuring to have such upstanding young warriors helping us. Alright, everyone, make sure you all take good care of the princess. Yeah, this man needs a raise. I feel so bad. Very well, then. You will see that the princess's safety is assured. Fail, and your heads will roll. Well, what do we do now, master? I agree. It seems very unlikely that this is a wholly new threat. It must be one of the remaining 5. And given that this is imperial land that's fairly close to Edo, I doubt it's politically motivated. So yeah, there's no way we can ignore this. It's lucky they're letting us stay in the castle. I'll go along with whatever you decide, master. I knew you would want to help. I don't know if I care for how this matter seems to have been settled without me. Shouldn't I get a say in it too? Oh well, it worked out how I wanted while I was off fretting, so I guess that's alright. Hooray! I can't believe you'll be protecting me personally, Lady Seki. I'm so happy I could die. Girly pop, please. I'm sorry, I'm just so happy I couldn't help myself. By the way, Lady Swordfighter, I'm told you were the one who defeated the monster's leader. Is that true? It's not that I don't believe it, it's just that if it is true, you deserve the highest of accolades. Oh yes, it's all true. I sliced her clean in half. Though I couldn't have done it without your beloved Seki's help or this expertly crafted sword. Oh my, that's amazing. I guess it just goes to show how strong women can truly be. I knew you were someone special from the moment I saw your sword key in town. Kiyohime, a lady's lady. As a woman myself, I couldn't be happier. You've truly inspired me. In fact, I'm actually something of a martial artist myself. As the daughter of a samurai family, I've spent a lot of time training. I promise you I'm not a burden. I will gladly accept your protection, of course, but I assure you that I won't be a burden. And to prove it, I would like to ask for you to spar with me, Lady Swordfighter. Would you be so kind? Me? I'm sorry, but I don't go around fighting unless there's something to be gained from it. Oh, there's no need to worry about that. How many ryo will it take to satisfy you? 10? 20? I have thought about it carefully, and nothing would honor me greater than to spar with you, Princess. For 30 ryo, I'll even show you my secret techniques. I feel it! Oh, come on, sure you have. Anyway, will you be sparring alone, Princess? Of course I'll go easy on you, but I still wouldn't recommend facing me all by yourself. Very well, then I shall add to my numbers. Danzo. Yes, my lady, I am here. This nice sword fighter will be joining me for a training session, and I will request your assistance. As you wish, my lady. Lord Tenjimin no Kami has ordered me to obey your instructions, so that is what I shall do. Oh, if it isn't Lord Kotaro and Lady Musashi, I see you are here too, Lady Seki. Thank you all again for your cooperation with the monster hunt the other day. Now, since we do not have anything to catch up on, let us proceed with the princess's training. Yeah, 100% money. Indeed, that is how we puppets are. Very well then, Lady Swordfighter and Lady Seki, I shall demonstrate the flammable water I imported from foreign lands. Now, let us begin. Right after I change into my training outfit. Well, what's your training outfit? Now I want to see it. Come on. Magical girl transformation. Let's go. Oh. This is her normal servant form. Okay. Jesus, why the fuck are they all so... Okay. What are your other two skills? I don't want to... None of my enemies have charge, so I don't want to use that. That we can use. I wanted a special outfit. Excuse me for wanting nice things. Like, my bad. I just wanted nice things. My bad. Oh my god, Peachy, just relax. Oh. When it's so little left, it's so annoying. It's so annoying. I suppose we both are. 'Tis unfortunate. I did that deliberately. Yeah, we know you have them. Let us have them. Let us have them. See, it's bullshit, is what I understand. It's bullshit! My goodness, Peachy. Such an undignified cat. I forgot Kiyoshime doesn't do... sorry, I forgot Tamamo's NP doesn't do damage. It just does other stuff. That's annoying. That's really annoying. That's incredibly annoying. Yeah, well... Can I target? Yeah, there we go. Yeah, not anymore. Because I had Tamamo's chance to decrease by 1. Oh, it's already overkill. Nice. Which sends you on. Oh, wow. Damn, you hitting hard. Oh yeah, because it's a berserker, so everything does extra damage to berserkers, but berserkers does do extra damage to everything. Yeah. Once again, the girls have my back. Oh, I've probably still got a bunch of talking to read. Oh my god. This battle is ours. The tiger the princess summoned has rolled over and shown its belly. My apologies, princess. I simply wasn't strong enough. You win. I can't believe you tamed my imported tiger so easily. But I am tremendously impressed by your skill, Lady Swordfighter and Lady Seki. You are both equally wonderful. Thanks. It's a little embarrassing to be praised that highly. Anyway, you haven't forgotten about our financial agreement, right? Oh, come to think of it, Lady Swordfighter. Earlier, I heard you addressed as Musashi. Did you perhaps name yourself after the famous swordsmaster, Miyamoto Musashi? Good question. I don't really remember where my name comes from. You must be as strong as the real Musashi. In fact, I'm sure of it. That's amazing. May I ask what sort of training you underwent in order to become so strong? Well, I don't think my regimen will be of much help to anyone besides me, but basically, I travel around visiting different countries looking for opportunities to train, I guess? Huh. When I put it like that, it actually sounds kind of normal. So you travel to distant lands, training wherever you go. I can't believe you travel around like that by yourself. I'd love to hear more about it. Oh, but first, we should have supper. Then we can take a bath and throw pillows at each other. Then you can tell me all about your exploits. It'll be a wonderful sleepover. Wait, huh? We're going to throw pillows at each other? Now come, right this way. Supper should be ready by now. Quickly, quickly. Hey, stop pulling my... What a heartwarming scene, though I'm afraid it looks like you've been dumped, Master. It ain't like that, and I'm fine with it. I see. I'm glad to hear that, Master. Very well, then. I shall be taking my leave. Lord Kotaro, I was most impressed with your ninjutsu. Not at all. I was more impressed by yours. Now, if you'll excuse me. Please. Please be the end. Please be the end. Oh, my God. Alright, I gotta go blow my nose. I'm dying here. The girlies never fail me. Jesus fucking God. I swear to God, we were on Section 8 before. Why are we on another caster up? Oh my, so you really have been to countries outside of Japan? That must have been a terribly difficult journey. Being in a strange land where you can neither speak nor read the language, and all by yourself, no less. I can't imagine being in a place like that all by myself, with almost nothing familiar nearby. The thought terrifies me, but for some reason it also sounds kind of wonderful. I could never do something like that, but part of me would love to try. You'd be surprised how well you can get by, even with a language barrier. Some people will help you learn to speak, and you can also get pretty far with gestures. People are basically the same, no matter where you go, and scary things are scary no matter where you are. So, I'd say the scary stuff and fun stuff balance each other out. Sure, there are times when I'm suddenly overcome with an urge to go back home. But on the whole, it's a lot of fun to meet so many new people. I see. That sounds lovely. The only unusual thing that has ever happened to me is rescuing a baby snake out in the castle garden. Ever since then, I've gotten along well with snakes. I can even tell what they're thinking. So you have a telepathic bond with them. That's awesome. But, you know, Princess, Shimousa is pretty diverse. There's all sorts of people to meet right outside the castle doors. You met that snake here, after all, and you met Seki, Kotaro, and me, too. Oh, that's a good point. You've got me there. Come to think of it, Lady Musashi. Did you know Lady Seki before you met her here? Yeah, I first met her on an island not too long ago. That was a pretty rough time. At first, my memories were so fuzzy that I didn't even know who I was or where I was from. Oh my, that sounds dreadful. What sort of island was it? Well, it was a small island, but it had a surprisingly steep mountain. Oh my God. Kotaro? Yes. My apologies, Master. However, I must stand near you. I have to keep you safe. With the assassin's threat hanging over us, danger could strike at any moment. We must remain vigilant, even in our sleeping quarters. The heroic spirit sword masters know you are a master of Chaldea, right? Then we can't take any chances. Oh my God. You rubbed my nose raw. I'm so sorry, Master. However, I am the only Chaldean... Jesus. As such, it falls to me to ensure your safety, so I will do whatever it takes to keep you safe. And since Lady Musashi is staying with the princess, it is my job to guard you. So, you may not like it, but... You don't need to be that close. Yes, I can sense them. They're here. Oh, maybe you did need to be that close. Oh, Blood Moon. Go on, men, get her. This villain has the gall to infiltrate the castle. See to it that she never leaves. How courageous. Indeed, you samurai certainly do talk a good game. Come to think of it, there was another one yapping up a storm earlier. At first, I thought it was a guard dog, but it seems he was actually one of your comrades. Here, maybe you can tell me who he was. I just happen to have a souvenir here with me. It's his fucking head. A severed head. You're a monster. It looks like it was removed with one clean cut. You may be our enemy, but I can see that you are terribly skilled. As such, we will not hesitate to attack you. 5, no 10 at a time. Yeah, no, I can't drink that. I was at my mother and I share coffee creamers, sort of, but my mom likes to get experimental, and she likes to buy stuff like pistachio latte and caramel macchiato, which I realize isn't that experimental, but, like, I like French vanilla, right? And I swear to fucking God, we bought, like, the big one of the French vanilla, and she got a little one of pistachio latte. And she still has her fucking pistachio latte left, but I'm out of French vanilla, which means that she's been drinking the French vanilla and not her pistachio latte one, which left me with not enough to fill my coffee, and now my coffee tastes of black fucking coffee and not vanilla like it should. So it's gross. I don't like it. I just, like, why? You have your stupid pistachio latte. Why torment me? And I know it's not me drinking all the coffee creamer, because I don't drink coffee every day. How terribly dull. This is why I don't enjoy fighting you little knife wielders. You're so used to killing and being killed. No doubt that holds true even in this newly peaceful world, and of course there are still those of you who survived Osaka and Shimobara. Still, even the most battle-hardened samurai collapses into a quivering mess as his entire body is twisted apart. See, Tacos, we don't, because we put a lot of creamer in our coffee, like Mom and me, we don't bother buying, like, really good quality beans because it's going to be hidden by, like, a lot of, like, flavoring and sugar anyways, you know? Like, if I'm going to have a coffee that tastes mostly of French vanilla, what's the point in the beans tasting of anything specific? Although I can pick apart the different blends and beans depending on what she buys, because sometimes she buys, like, a different type. I do have some, like, nice coffee in the pantry, but I grind that special separately. And I don't, that's not like a morning before stream sort of thing. That's a, I have the entire day off, let me just take my time, I woke up early enough sort of event. No, this is just fucking, like, Folgers medium roast, which is made tolerable by the amount of French vanilla I put in it. And now it doesn't have enough French vanilla, so it's just... It's like that weird part where you've added, like, a little bit of dairy, but it's not enough to make a difference. It's just enough to make it nasty. You impudent little ninja. Good, they're here. Listen up. We have no fewer than 20 men on our side. You were arrogant to come here all on your own. Well, look at you all scurrying around like cockroaches. How idiotic. Indeed, this is the very height of stupidity. Enough. Give yourself up or die. Ordinarily, I would be glad to indulge your idiocy. But alas, it seems the Master of Chaldea and her pet ninja have arrived sooner than I expected. Men of Matsudaira, leave this monster to us. You're the ones who were entrusted with the princess. Fret not, she can't overcome so many of us. I'm afraid you are mistaken. Remember what happened during the monster hunt. Yeah. I suppose you have a point. Even some of Lord Tajima no Kami's men said that they were helpless against that monster. I cannot tell if this ninja is one of their ilk as well, but... Oh, very well. I will let you lot deal with this thing, but should you lose, we will not hesitate to step in. Of course. Master, may I ask for your assistance? Yeah, I don't know this character. Well, are you done chattering with each other? Which of you will be the first to die? What is it, Master of Chaldea? Something not to your liking? What is that pitiable gleam in your eyes? I sense no intent to kill, or even the will to do battle. It seems you are not only a master of Chaldea, but a master of comedy, too. Of all the things I thought you might say, I never expected that. I haven't laughed so hard in ages. That said, you may make an imposing figure, but you clearly still have the mind of a child. As a woman yourself, I fail to see what shocks you so much. In that case, I should have snuck into your bedroom and killed you in your sleep in order to spare you the shock. Yeah, no, I didn't figure. I don't know who it is, so I don't know the context behind it, so I can't give a judgment on it. Maybe there's a reason for it, and I am just unaware of it at this time. That's enough, heroic spirit sword master. You will cease mocking my master at once. Oh. Huh. Well, if you tell me the artist, maybe. Indeed, my cursed name is Assassin of Paraiso, one of the embodiments of the Curse of Annihilation. And you are the Master of Chaldea, along with one of your servants. Good. It is unfortunate that Shinmen Musashi is not here, but I suppose I cannot wait any longer. Here is our message direct from our master. Make no mistake, this is a declaration of war. The Lord Sorcerer will wield the power of Lucifer, the great Satan himself, against Shimousa, using it as a sacrifice to bring about the end of the world of men. You know, I could see that. This world, created by the Tokugawa clan, shall end once the Lord Sorcerer's ambitions are realized. Rejoice and die while you are in the throes of joy. Shimousa shall be the first to fall, a sacrifice made so our master's wish will come true. Therefore, I must dispose of the next in line to rule the land. Of course I am referring to Matsudaira Shimousa no Kami's beloved daughter. See. Tea I'm a snob for. I collect different types of tea. I get loose leaf blends. Like, different teas go with different sweeteners. Some are drunk without sweetener. Tea I'm a snob about. Like, very, very much so. But, I mean, coffee, I have some nice coffee, but I just don't use it when I have, like, rushed mornings, you know? See, I don't like milk, Jens. I hate milk. Like, just in general. I don't put milk in almost anything if I can avoid it. Creamer is my concession. News of her death will devastate Shimousa's people, and their despair will make this land so easy to destroy. So making the people despair is all part of your plan, and killing the princess will accomplish that. Correct. My orders are clear. I have been told to be sure that the people know of our plan before I carry it out. Truly, the life of a ninja devoted to her master is one of endless difficulty. Now then, Master of Chaldea, I will of course be taking your life as well. It seems that the princess is very fond of you. I wonder how horrified she will be when I toss your head into her lap. We shall see about that. In fact, let me show you just how easy it will be to take it. What the? A snake. I can't get it off. Gah. Ew. There we go. Did you see how easy that was? I just took all 20 of these men's heads off. If I include the one from earlier at the rear gate and from when I delivered the letter, that makes 40 dead. Human life is a fleeting, fragile thing. Almost too fleeting, in fact. As you can see. Once my snake charm techniques swallow them up, their heads are the least of their worries. If I wish, I could take their entire bodies without leaving a trace. Indeed, their lives are so frail that I could easily swallow up 100 or 200 of them. I actually don't think I know that reference. You'll never get the chance. I'll make sure to stop you. You are free to do whatever you like. I shall do the same. Come forth, my dark minions. Ew, I hate these guys. Yes, master. Okay, finally. Fight starting. Hi, Chunk. See, but I don't think I know that reference at all. At least I don't have a memory of this. I don't think I really need to affect that right now. Sugar can go into tea. Honey can go into tea. I do honey in some teas. I think you could put you can put milk into some teas. They're meant for it. And you can absolutely put lemon into tea. Oh, yeah, no. I know the books, not the films. I do love V. Nice. That was a perfect ending. I do love Anna. I do love Anna. Oh, wow. That was nice. Hey, I leveled up. That's rare these days. Especially after the lotto event. It's giving me a caster recommendation again, so I assume it's a similar fight. Ooh. Oh. Oh. I want to use that Gil, but the skills aren't leveled. No. Damn. Oh. That should be fine. Sorry, Anastasia. Monsters. Their distorted voices drip with malice. So these are the monsters terrorizing Shimousa. Lady Musashi, I'm so ashamed. I'm so scared I can't even stand. Yeah, that scared the hell out of me. Not to mention the shock of sensing their evil key. Where did they get off popping up in our bedroom like that right after we put out the lights? Who do they think they are? The bat monster I fought in Himeji Castle? Princess, get behind me. Osaka Behime reference. Nah, when I say Anna, I almost always mean Anastasia. Partially because Anastasia is the Western pronunciation of the name, but I have a cousin, right, Anastasia, who's nicknamed Nastia, but I don't want to use her nickname for it, and I don't want to say Anastasia. So for me, Anna sounds more normal because it's Anastasia. Yeah. The battle is over. We've defeated all the hostiles. Think nothing of it. Those creatures were no match for me. I'm the one who's grateful for your assistance, Master. Thanks to you, we completely dominated the enemy, despite their greater numbers. Now then, I have a question for you, Assassin of Paraiso. Do you harbor a curse of annihilation as well? Are you certain you aren't going against your original heroic spirit's wishes by acting like this? What sort of question is that? Who do you think we heroic spirit swordmasters are? We are the shadows of figures who have made their mark in humanity. We are neither ghosts nor evil spirits nor vengeful specters. And of course we are not heroic spirits. We heroic spirit swordmasters carry blades created to slash this world to pieces, storms of power given form. We kill men, we kill women, we kill the old and the young. Not even infants escape our grasp. That is what the heroic spirit swordmasters are. We skewer with spears, burn with fire, and twist off heads. Our means of cleansing this world are endless. Doesn't doing those things eat away at your soul? My soul? What a strange question. Soul, my soul, What a sentimental heroic spirit you are. What about your Holy Grail war rituals, where many of your heroic spirits come together to kill one another? Would you rattle on with the same nonsense during one of those? How does your soul feel when you kill other heroic spirits to grant your lord's wish? Don't make me laugh. I didn't ask you that because I'm a heroic spirit. I asked you as a fellow ninja. So once again, tell me, doesn't doing those things eat away at your soul? It seems that sincerity can devolve into obstinacy or even madness if left unchecked. It pains me to say what an immature whelp you are. You're wrong. I'm stronger than you are. I've defeated every monster you've thrown at us. You can't stop me with creatures so weak. Surrender, Assassin of Paraiso. You little brat. A mere Fuma boy like you is in no position to make demands of me. I'll twist your head off and feed it to my snakes. Let's see if your righteous soul makes you taste any better. I am no boy. I am the 5th head of the Fuma Ninja clan. My true name is Fuma Kotaro. I will fight you with all my strength. Yeah, because Nastia is the common diminutive for Anastasia. Thank you, Master. I'm counting on your help. Because there are common diminutives for most Slavic names. My name is, the name I go by is the diminutive of my full name. Because I never use my full name. Because I'm just not used to it. I've been called my diminutive all my life. No break bar, but high HP bar. Okay. And 3 charges. Alright. Oh, yeah, that's good for everyone. Okay. Alright. Yeah. Sometimes I even forget, like, I think when I had to get one of my, like, cards changed because when I filled out the paperwork, I accidentally put down my diminutive. And it's something I also have to keep in mind in, like, academic and school context, because very often I'll write down my diminutive, but, you know, and then I'm like, ah, shit, that's not the name I should be using here. I need to use my full name. In fact, I mean, to be fair, there genuinely have been friends that I've known for like months and months and sometimes years who literally did not know my full name until like at some point later in our friendship, because I just don't. So, you know, it's just how it goes. Oh, Peachy's so cute. Over to the side, chilling. Oh, I see that her NP is charged, so I'm assuming she's going to take someone out. Oh. Or not? I really thought she would. Okay. I mean, I'm not gonna look a gift horse in the mouth. Bye, Koyan. Hello, Astrea. Yeah, because this is not our final fight against her, because we would have gotten the introduction and all the backstory and shit. Yeah, because you're not going to do as much damage here. Oh, it's so pretty. So rainbow. I love it. Pop your guts. Up your attack. Cut damage. Should've, but I didn't. Partially because I figured that that was going to be charged in a second. Because I think with a break bar, I can generally assume that the servant's total HP is going to be a little bit over double what I see on the break bar. Oh, no. Oh, my God. Oh, that was so close. How? How is this possible? You are just an ordinary heroic spirit, and I possess the power of a warped spirit origin. This cannot be happening. No matter how incredibly strong you may be, even you still have moments of vulnerability. You should be ashamed of yourself, heroic spirit swordmaster. You refuse to face the terrible truth of what it means to become nothing more than a blade. A ninja without a soul is nothing more than a hollow blade. In forgetting that, you proved your immaturity. I know. Lady Musashi told me about them. Go on. Why don't you pick yourself up now? I know you're not really dead. What a boring little boy you are. You could at least act surprised when I come back to life. Indeed, decapitation will not kill us. Surely you know as much from what happened with Purgatorio. There, you see, no matter how sharp your techniques may be, they have no effect on us. And so, I'm afraid all your boasting from your earlier victory amounts to nothing. We are neither heroes that once lived, nor their heroic spirits. We are merely their vessels. More than that, we have been strengthened beyond belief. We are invincible. No one can kill us. Well, except for the fact that we've already killed 2 of you. I knew it. She was holding back during our fight, so my blades cannot reach your spirit core after all. And without Lady Musashi's Myojin Giri Muramasa, there's nothing I can do. Here you go. Did you just chuck Myojin Giri Muramasa at us? What? She threw her Muramasa, a one-of-a-kind masterpiece of a sword? What a waste. Damn, I missed. Nice catch, Kotaro. Let me have that back now. Of course. Here you are, Lady Musashi. Jesus. I never thought you would try to strike me down from behind. I am an assassin. How did you sneak up on me? Now I see. You didn't sneak up on me. You simply threw your sword at me from a distance. What a poor excuse for a swordsman you are, Shinmen Musashi. Oh my, that was truly incredible. I'm amazed you were able to strike at her with such accuracy from so far away, Lady Musashi. It's a shame that this villain was quick enough to evade it. I'm afraid my own naginata and flammable water won't be of much use here. Master is right, Lady Musashi. You should have at least left her with Lord Tajima. What were you thinking, bringing the princess here? I know. I didn't choose to bring her here. She just sort of tagged along. How fortunate. Huh? Girly pop. I'm disappointed in you, Paraiso. Resorting to kunai at this point, did you really think Lady Musashi and I wouldn't notice? Hardly. If anything, I was certain you would. Even I am no match for Fumakotaro and Shinmen Musashi together. Spoken like someone getting ready to slither away. Do you really think we'll let you escape? Of course not. I know very well you would never let me go, which is why I already made arrangements. Well... The sky. Huh? Was that an illusion? A clone? Did that assassin just up and disappear? Looks that way. Ugh, I hate dealing with ninja. They always have some trick up their sleeve. I'm sorry, Lady Musashi? We ninja aren't used to fair fights, or at least it isn't something we usually plan for, so we tend to resort to tricks without really thinking. Oh, I'm not blaming you. Come on, chin up. The fact that I find you tough to fight is a compliment more than anything. You ninja sure are strong. You plan ahead for all sorts of situations, so you manage to survive even when it's one against many. Take that kunoichi we just fought, for example. What was her name again? We saw her in the bamboo forest, too. That's it. So, this assassin of Paraiso woman is the third heroic spirit swordmaster you and Master have fought. There aren't many kunoichi who are adept at combat, and even fewer opportunities to meet them. Well, what I mean is, we may be able to figure out her true name. After all, there just aren't that many famous kunoichi in history. Oh, good point. I'm sorry. Why are you looking at me like that? No reason. We just happen to know a lot of examples where historical figures who were thought to be men turned out to be women. So I was just thinking about how history is much deeper than we usually think it is. Oh, and I'm sure there are examples of the opposite as well. Well, not as many as you think! Feels like you swept all that under the rug a little quickly, but I guess it's okay, right, Danzo? I am here. My apologies. I did not wish to interrupt your conversation. Lord Tajima has called for every samurai under his command to assemble at once. He will be here momentarily. As long as Lady Musashi and Lady Seki are here with me, I don't really need anyone else. By the way, what happened to the castle's retainers? I would have thought they'd be here long ago. I see. So they perished at that villain's hands. Then, even though there's no trace of their bodies, this blood here must be... Yeah, buddy. Whoa, that was close. I'm buzzing. Poor princess, you can't blame her for being in shock. She must have passed out from the sheer anguish. Not to worry, I shall attend to her with the utmost care and precision. Lord Kotaro, I see that you two are injured. Allow me to treat your wounds as well. Thank you, but I'm alright. I can't be treated by ordinary means since I'm not human. Wait, did you not hear about me from Lord Tajima? I'm sorry? Never mind. It's fine if you haven't. My point is, I'm all right, so please just look after the princess. Understood. Oh, thank God. Okay, we were on... Okay. Now I gotta check something, because I swear to fucking God. Oh, thank God. We are moving on to sections. Oh, my God. Oh, not a no battle node starting this. Okay. This was a lot more reading than I thought it would be. Like, Jesus Christ. It's not even the fights. There's like barely any fights, I swear to God. Or maybe they're just getting lost in the amount of talking. Everything is going exactly as we planned. Our two ninja are the key. Paraiso and Danzo have both done their jobs well. The groundwork for Oneredo is as good as laid. Soon, the glory of Lucifer, the great Satan himself, will be known far and wide, and Oneredo will stand tall upon this ground. Not only is fear spreading throughout Shimousa, but the great pentagram being drawn in secret via Jesuit sorcery is about to be completed as well. Correct. The Lord Sorcerer has treaded the path of chaos and carnage to attain these secret mystical arts. It is through these arts that the heroic spirits and karma were fused together to produce the curse of annihilation. We heroic spirit sword masters kill and slaughter. We will consume the world itself. If I could speak without fear of being misunderstood, I would say that we heroic spirit sword masters are beings designed expressly for the destruction of humanity. We sow death merely by existing. With a single breath, we spread curses. This means Lord Satan himself has seen fit to bestow his protection upon us. Now it is only a matter of time until our Lord Sorcerer's wish is granted. What a hassle. Why do we not simply cut them all down at once? There is little difference between humans and a straw. All that sets them apart is that humans bundle themselves together of their own accord and call it a society. Now, Saber of Imperio, patience. There are no shortcuts to success. Much like a curse, our goal must be realized as though we are slowly choking our enemy with a silk cord. Slowly, painstakingly, without mercy. Roughly, brutally, without mercy. I see you lot are once again focused on truly morbid topics. I have been here several nights now, and yet I still cannot stomach your favorite subjects. Not a single one of you appreciates this beautiful moon. Unfathomable. I cannot see how the Lord Sorcerer is supposed to relax like this. What do you want, cretin? Grant me a bit of leeway. I am merely making conversation. I also brought the Lord Sorcerer with me. Indeed. Go forth and kill, my heroic spirit sword masters. As the dawning sun brings an end to the night, you shall bring an end to this world of false peace. Vengeful souls of those you have killed and harvested, souls dripping with magical energy upon your own deaths. They are all valuable. They will all serve as the foundations for my ambition and help create Onriedo in Shimousa so very soon. Paraiso has done an excellent job. The humans' hearts have been tainted with fear and dread and have gained a hue fitting for their final days. Now 40-odd samurai have also been slaughtered within the castle. There may not be many dead, but they will still serve to terrorize the populace. It is as you desired. All that remains is to grant Paraiso a leave of absence. A leave? May I ask why? There is nothing more to say than what I have already said. That means nothing! Get fucked! Fuma Kotaro. I knew to be wary of Musashi and the Master of Chaldea, but I didn't expect that little whelp to be so strong. What a careless blunder on my part. Blunder does not begin to cover it. Not only did I fail to kill the princess, I even let that Chaldean escape. Still, I may have come out empty-handed in battle, but I did fulfill my true objective by seeing to our preparations. I made sure to leave the designated patterns all throughout the castle. And thanks to the cursed seals the caster of Limbo entrusted to me, they will be so well hidden that no one will find them. Ugh. At any rate, I've used far too much magical energy. I haven't been so exhausted since I first materialized. I suppose I should have expected as much after battling a servant. Stupid brat thinking he knows better than me. I'll make sure to kill him next time. That's another reason why I need to hurry back to base. There's no guarantee they won't come after me. First, I need to restore my magical energy. Then, My, running away in defeat. Pitiful. Some got to hell. That's right, and yes, it's really me, not a hallucination, so there's no need to be so scared. Don't be ridiculous. I've never been scared of you. I am Paraiso. I am a heroic spirit sword master, the assassin of Paraiso. I keep having to say heroic spirit sword master. It's such a long fucking title. I use my blades to cut, sever, and rob people of their lives. I am the hollow vessel of a heroic spirit who has long since ceased to think for herself. My sword is might, and my might My sword is might, and my might a sword. That is why I am a heroic spirit sword master, despite being a ninja. Surely it is no different for you, some got to hell, since you are an Oni who has in turn become a blade. Well, you're not wrong. But in your case, you just can't seem to make the hard decisions, can you? That's why I'm sorry I have to do this. Oh boy. Oh no. What are you doing? A heroic spirit sword master's spirit core isn't connected to either heart or brain, right? That much is clear. But our brains and hearts still play important roles even for our ether bodies. So I'm going to try connecting yours to the power of the god from Mount Ibuki that inhabits my flesh and blood. I think you might know it as Orochi? Stop. Please, anything but that. Forgive me, I'm begging you. If you do that, I won't be myself anymore. I'll disappear. Oh boy. It's there, it's there. Stop it, it hurts, it's gross, it hurts, it's gross. Kill me, kill me! This isn't me, this isn't me, this isn't me, this isn't what I accepted. Damn, girl. This is why you don't side with the bad guys. Why? This isn't me, this shouldn't be the curse I accepted, so why? My distant ancestor, Saburo, committed a crime and was cursed by the manifestation of a mountain god. It was so long ago I don't even know what he looks like. I'm not even descended from his primary bloodline. I've long since changed my family name. I went to a far-off land and married there. And yet the curse won't spare me. It follows me wherever I go. Even after my human life ended and I became a heroic spirit after making a mark in humanity, it still finds me. Something is moving within me with no sign of stopping. It's hot and it burns and it drives me past the brink of insanity. What did I ever do wrong? Somebody, please help me. Forgive me. This snake, this great serpent, wraps itself around my body, worms its way inside, swallows my heart, and plants its fangs in my brain. I really am sorry. I didn't want to do things this way. But the Lord Sorcerer said that Shinmen Musashi and the girl from Chaldea keep getting in our way, and they need to be taken care of immediately. Well, see you later. I'll apologize to you in hell. Okay. Goddamn. Girly pop. It's rude. It's disgusting. Okay. We might only be finishing section 9 today and just making it to 10. Oh my god. Ooh. Oh. I was really excited to see that Hai Batrung for a second. Oh no. No, no, no. No, no, no. That's not who I thought that was. Oh, there's Gramps. Let's use Gramps. Keep your, you know, in all seriousness, like, at least the story's good, you know? I didn't mean skip, I meant that, okay. Keep your eyes peeled at all times. Do not let your guard down even for an instant. Remember, this villain could strike again, even in the light of day. Yes, sir. You hear that, men? Keep your eyes peeled and stay alert. They sure do like to keep busy, don't they? It's been less than a day since Paraiso came here. I don't think she'll be back again that soon. Oh well, I guess there's no harm in keeping security tight. That might just help put the princess at ease, too. Honestly, not really any good memories of defending a besieged castle. I mean, those battles kind of wear on you. Wouldn't it be great if they were just all, I shall await you at insert secret base location here, mwahaha, and then we could just find them. I'm sure she'll be back, at least I feel like she will be. She's a ninja. Even if she is transformed into a heroic spirit swordmaster, she will still do whatever it takes to carry out her master's commands. And she hasn't done that yet. Exactly. Paraiso will do whatever it takes to try and kill her. I can feel it. I'm glad to see you are all taking this seriously. With one... Oh, I'm not charging! Fuck! Why am I not charging? How was I not charging this whole time? What the fuck? Oh, stuff it. If there's a problem here, it's more how you're trying to save face with the guards, jerk. Last night, your samurai were also bewildered by the assassin snake's techniques that they never even showed. So, to be fair, I ended up getting here late after running into some trouble myself. True. I underestimated the threat, a grave error on my part. While we were slow to act given how large our numbers were, keeping our numbers small would be an invitation for the monsters to quickly adapt their strategy. In which case, we must be able to respond in turn until we get a better sense of the battlefield. Whatever you say. Oh, you fatty. It's a good plan, stationing chains of command near Lady Kiyohime and keeping them safe. However, even the old guy didn't consider for a moment how the princess would react to losing her retainers. Indeed, having her sleep out here in this wide open space and making sure it's heavily guarded. It may be an airtight plan as far as strategies go, but... As do I. I suppose it's all right now that she's asleep, but how will she feel when she wakes up? Shinmen Musashi. Yes, did you hear what I said, old man? This is no time for nonsense. Can you not feel that evil aura? The villain has returned. Huh? Oh, man, you're right. You really are a top-notch swordsmaster, sensing that before I did. Seki, stay by the princess. Jesus. Well, well, here we are again. I see you've arranged quite the welcome for me. I must have made an impression. Are you using the princess's bait to lure me out? No, you must have chosen this place to keep her safe. How very rational. Even I wouldn't have thought that far ahead. If I were in your place, I would have dragged her into the bowels of the castle and called it a day. Oh, nope, don't do that. Okay. But you chose to drag a sleeping woman out of her quarters and place her under heavy guard right out in the open. Well done. Truly, well done. I commend you. I commend you all. You've done well to band together in order to kill a single woman born to a ninja family. This will make it even easier to kill you all at once. Pardon me, I am the assassin of Paraiso, and I have returned to finish our fight. Oh look, snake patterns all over her. Now come, and I shall bite off all of your heads. Those were not there before. I can sense her sword key. No, her magical energy growing at an explosive rate. I'm not sure, but it looks as though her spirit origin has gone berserk. Is this sort of physical and mental transformation innate to all heroic spirit sword masters, or could it be... They were? I don't suppose we can go and hide her somewhere deep inside the castle now, can we? Afraid not. Part of me would love to do the same thing, but the fact is, she's safest if she stays with us. Ridiculous. Oh, you know what? You're right. I think they were. I just didn't comment on them before. Because I feel like I recognize that pattern doesn't seem all that strange. I don't fucking know. My brain is dead. There is no longer anywhere safe for you to hide from me. You will die here, terrified and filled with regret. Come forth, you who has borne a grudge against my bloodline and haunted me all my life. Come forth and devour all without mercy. It's distorting the air itself. What the hell is that snake? It's so giant it looks like it could swallow a horse whole. What are you thinking, summoning a creature that huge indoors? This is Orochi, the kin of my curse. It may be a pale imitation of the original, as it is created from the power of but one head, but it is still a fragment of a great god. Go ahead, just try to defeat it. You can bet I will. All I need is one good strike. Seki. Yeah. And I was looking for something snake-related this time, because I was like, ooh, maybe they're gonna, like, outwardly signify this. Excellent. I knew I could count on you, Seki. Once this is all over, I'll have to treat you to a tasty bowl of udon. Here they come. Now I want udon. It's okay. I'm getting lobster tonight. Okay. Oh my god. Yeah, that was not going to work out great. This is also not my final fight against Paraiso, right? Because I would have gotten, like, the introduction if it was. And it would have just been 1v1. Oh, I wasn't done with the pips yet. Yeah, I think I still had one more after this. Yeah, no, I'm fighting Orochi this time. Yeah. Yeah, that would be nice. You know? Raijin. That'd be super useful. Oh my god. Oh, this is just becoming a slugfest. Which is fine. It's just irritating. Get fucked. Yeah. Yeah. It depends on the Kusanagi no Tsurugi. It depends. Its attacks may be frighteningly strong, but they also leave it wide open. Now's our chance. Everyone, you're up. Bring hell to this world, Immortal Chaos Brigade. So you have vanquished the serpent. I dare say it took you long enough. Not one damn word, not like you lifted a finger to help. Granted, you did do an excellent job of leading your men against the other monsters. But don't you think it's about time you got serious and actually contributed? High and mighty Otomeryu or not, the fact that you're still refusing to draw your sword is getting old. Do not lower your guard. This isn't over yet. I haven't lowered anything. You think I don't know this isn't over? I've got you now. You let your guard down when you killed my serpent. I've definitely got you now, Master of Chaldea. Me? Please, run away, Lady Seki. You mustn't. I don't. Oh no, this is bad. I'm not gonna fucking say it! Did it? Oh. I'm going to kill you. Master. I'm going to murder you at this rate. My fucking god. Master, thank goodness you're okay. Kotaro, are you still alive? I can't look away from Paraiso to check. I'm fine. My spirit core is intact. I can still stand. Never mind me. We have to snap Lady Kiyohime out of whatever this is. Can I tell you all a story? Some time ago, I destroyed a serpent's nest. I didn't mean to. I knew serpents were living creatures. And yet, I still completely destroyed their nest. They were just eggs, such tiny things just struggling to be born, and why did I ever do such a horrible thing? I have regretted it ever since. And yet, they have never forgiven me. The serpents, they keep coming towards my body. Look, look! Even now, they come. Disgusting. You're kidding me. It came back to life after being reduced to ash. Is that a Saigyo revival technique? A good strategy is always at least 2 steps ahead of the opposition, Shinmen Musashi. Get fucked! You little... Now go on, princess. The snakes still have yet to forgive you. Just look at how many of their children there are. You have no choice. Kill all these people. Kill them all. Only then will the snakes forgive you. Then I will kill you myself so you can finally be at peace. Now go and lay waste to everything with your fire. Yes, that sounds good. Those 2 kunai Paraiso threw at her last night. What if they were a feint, and her real objective was... You mean she put Kiyohime under a spell? Ugh, I hate magic duels. I have no knowledge of it whatsoever. Ah, good job. You figured it out. Now come, Kiyohime, and atone for your sins. Yes, I will atone. God fucking damn it, you little bitch. Ugh. Kiyohime looks so small in that context. So small. Oh. I should have activated his 3rd skill. I will do that now. I know, but she like looked tiny compared to Orochi when it was encompassed by the planets in Arjuna's NP. Like teeny tiny, itty bitty, small. Okay, I'm fighting an assassin, which means that my team isn't actually terrible this time. So let's just try this one. I don't know. I don't really have any good casters, so that's not an option. We've defeated the monster. Ah, the poor serpent has died. I knew it. I will never be forgiven. It's all my fault for venturing into that mountain. I wish I'd never gone to Mount Ibuki, even if I was in a hurry, even if I had a good reason to be there. I should never have intruded upon a mountain that belonged to a god. I broke a law that should never be broken. Huh? Did I really do something like that? I've never been to Mount Ibuki, and yet I remember it as though I had. Also, the snakes. I see. So that's how it is. It wasn't me that did this. It was a distant ancestor. And his sin? His sin was engraved in my blood. Yes, my blood. It's all my blood's fault. My ancestor's curse has tainted my blood. It's consuming me, violating me, melting me into a pile of sludge. I won't ask for your forgiveness, nor for your pity. All I want from you, the only thing I ask, is for you to lay down your lives. I have to kill you. I have to. I need to do whatever it takes for the gods to forgive me. Once you are all dead, they'll finally let me go free. What are you saying? Master, she's still not herself. I don't think we'll be able to talk her out of this. We have to knock her out with a blow to a vital point. Wait, hold it, Kotaro. Lady Musashi? Right, she would never say something like this. Just yesterday, she told me about how well she got along with snakes, how she saved one once. I don't know how you're doing it, Paraiso, but you're connected to her somehow. That's why you're putting those words in her mouth. They aren't Kiyohime's words. They're yours, Mochizuki Chiyome. Ah. Princess, she's still breathing. Did she just pass out? I've heard of the curse of Koga Saburo. He was a man born in Omi Koga who went on to become its lord. One day, his wife went hunting on Mount Ibuki, and she never returned. So Saburo went to the mountain and descended into the depths of the earth to search for her. After a long journey, wandering the underworld realms, he finally returned to the surface, transformed into a snake. I know that legend too. Indeed, Mount Ibuki is famous for its great and terrible god, Yamata no Orochi, or Oe Daimyojin, the most famous serpent god in all of Japan. With Saburo wandering around his territory for days on end, it would have been easy for Orochi to curse him. Of course, the legend also says that Saburo was healed by a wandering monk and lived happily ever after. But you're a woman, and I highly doubt you're Saburo himself. After all, this country isn't yet enlightened enough to have a woman be the founder of one of its prominent clans. But there's one Koga ninja clan that is said to still carry Saburo's blood, and as I recall, that clan, the Koga Mizuchi family, produced one famous female ninja. Mochizuki Chiyome, the woman who served the Tiger of Kai, Takeda Shingen, during the Warring States period as a spy. I had heard you were either a kunoichi or a shrine maiden, but I had no idea you also carried Koga Saburo's curse. So you've seen right through me. Indeed, I am Chiyome of the Koga Mochizuki clan. What will you do now, Shinmen Musashi? My cursed blood has manifested Orochi himself. You cannot hope to defeat him. Indeed, there is nothing more you can even say. You can't do anything about it. I couldn't do anything about it. Not even becoming a heroic spirit swordmaster, let alone a heroic spirit, was enough. The curse still haunts me. It refuses to let me go. Curse of annihilation, all well and good. Onriedo, all well and good. All that matters to me is to see my lord's command done. That is what it means to be a ninja, to be a Koga. And yet, it still won't let me go. Yeah, gens, yeah! Even as a woman, or a wife, or a ninja, or a heroic spirit, or as a curse made flesh. Nobody will forgive me. No, not even that. Not a single person will punish me. This curse is proof of my sin. The serpent is my sin made manifest. And yet neither my father, nor my husband, nor Lord Takeda, nor the Lord Sorcerer, none of them will punish me. What am I supposed to do? I thought I could escape if I devoted myself to the way of the ninja, but I couldn't escape it. I had to live with this curse right up to the day I died. Then I thought I could escape if I gave myself over to karma, but I still can't get away. I mean, technically, you know, Himiko didn't found a clan, but, like, I get what you mean there. Yeah, I do know the name Mochizuki Chiyome. Tell me, what else can I possibly do? I don't know what to tell you. I have no idea what sort of pain you've been through. All I can do is answer you with my blade. I see. I suppose you're right. My whole body is a blade. Even as a ninja, I was a blade without a heart. Shinmen Musashi, in the name of Lucifer, the great Satan himself, we shall do battle. Oh, thank God. Come forth, my blood-soaked frontier. This mountain of bodies and river of blood shall serve as the stage for our battle and consume the loser's soul upon their defeat. My blade's cursed name is Assassin of Paraiso. The true name of my vessel, Mochizuki Chiyome. Prepare yourself, Shinmen Musashi. Our final battle is upon us. Let's do this. I have not read the manga for this, and I will not be able to until it is done and translated and Knick-Knack gives it to me. Okay. Alright. Yeah, it doesn't really matter so much if I use Musashi here. Oh. That's fair, but I think a lot of really early groups are matrilineal, and somewhat matrilocal, just because it makes sense to be matrilineal or matrilocal, in very early societies. Oh, fuck off. Why do you keep targeting her? Well, and matrilineality makes it very easy to track descendancy, to be honest. Especially if you're living matrilocally. And men are the ones moving around. Yeah. Okay, so it's a one target. Alright. Could have activated Guts. Didn't think about it. Good to know, though. One target, but then she had just hit Musashi really hard. Okay. Alright, ladies. I am somewhat counting on you. I'll put that there before we... Fair. Fucking evade. Alright, is this permanent? Is it okay? It was one turn. Alright. That was really annoying. Jesus fucking Christ. That's so annoying. Alright, buddy. I definitely want you saved. Just because I think you might be going out this round, let's just buff a couple more things on the one I've slated to be invincible, just in case. And we're gonna drop an NP. Okay. Oh my God. Might be a little too late. If I'd been smart, I would have activated Guts back before she targeted Coulter, and that would have been much more useful, like in theory, than sort of at the moment just trying to salve. I do want you to target Estrella. Oh, good. Okay, that's what I wanted, because if she targets Estrella, she does exactly what I want her to do. Which is fine. Come on! Yes! Break bar. Now, I'm not in a great position. I will admit that very easily. We are not in a fantastic position here. We really aren't. What are the effects on her right now? Okay, decrease attack for a single enemy during your normal attacks. Inflict stun at the end. Oh, I don't like that one. Okay. I don't like that one. See, it only works for one turn, and I don't think it's... Actually, you have a shit ton of debuffs on you. So let's just do that for now. Yeah, okay. That's really my best bet right now, is to just remove debuffs and try to survive as long as possible. But I'm also not doing a shit ton of damage, which is not incredibly good. I needed a heavier damage dealer right at the very beginning. That's what I needed. Or I needed my heavy damage dealer to last longer right at the very beginning. Not having a borrowed servant to boost me up is really fucking with me in these fights where I have to bring Musashi. Like, it just really, really is. You're my best chance, honestly. If we can get you unstunned, at least. If you target Estrella again, no, okay. I was like, if you target Estrella again, that would be ideal, but no. Okay. Alright, our stun... There we go. I'm not gonna win at this point. We will have to go back and play this again, because I am not gonna win. I'm just not doing enough damage. It's the debuffs, I think, and I don't have class advantage, but... The problem is I'm just trying to think of my own servants, and I can't borrow like a fucking... I can't borrow like a big heavy hitter. So I don't know how I'm gonna win this. Even like considering, you know? Yeah, no. Nope. She's gonna take out one of them, and then the other one's just not gonna survive very long. I can't borrow a servant. I don't really know what I have for... I don't know how to do that, and I don't have those servants leveled enough. You know? That's the problem, is I don't have... I don't have the capabilities, I don't think, to do that. Okay. Okay. Right. Thinking about my own servants, I'm almost positive that I'm gonna need help to get through that fight. I mean, I suppose I can use command seals. I had forgotten about them. Okay. Yeah. No. I will not spend money. And if you mean Saint Courts, I'm not spending them on this. I'm sure I can get through this without using Saint Courts. I do still have my my command seals. And to be honest, I probably would have won that if I just used the command seals just then. Because it would have brought back my front line, and then I would have been fine to like keep going for a little bit. I just should have done that earlier. Or it should have done that before I clicked out of the battle. I wasn't thinking about it. I forget the command spells exist. Alright, we'll try one more time. I don't really think I have anyone that I want to, like, replace in my setup is the thing. Because I don't really have, like... It's like anything else I have that might be decent, I probably don't have skills leveled, you know? Unfortunately... What? Nothing with skills leveled and only 2 things fully ascended. Unfortunately. Casters are the thing I'm lacking in the most. Yeah. I think we do this and we just pull someone to the front. I think we can do this even if we have to use a command seal with this team. I just need to pull Musashi to the front immediately. Or pull her away from the front. Yeah. And I need to actually activate Berserku's guts. That's the other thing. I need to actually use his guts this time. Because if I had used his guts last time, I would have gotten another couple rounds out of him. Yes, I do know that, so. Alright, let's swap you. You with you. You're going to be my best bet in the front line for a little bit of damage dealing. Like immediately. Just immediate damage. do that, and then on the third round we'll pop guts. Once this expires. We're not going to use stun right now. And we're not going to use that because I want NPs for that. Koyan is relatively unimportant comparatively here. We mostly want these two to keep going. I don't know what that was. Strange. Okay. That is fine. You served your purpose, to be honest, Koyan. Because your purpose was just, you know. Oh, fuck, because I pulled my first person. Okay, that's annoying. That's really annoying. Okay. As a result of that, I'm stunning her for a round. No. Look, we're gonna win it this time no matter what. It just might take some time and my command seals. And it's not like I'm using them for anything else, you know? Let's activate that guts. Because it'll proc for 5 turns. You can activate your shit. I would like to have 2 NPs when I do this, but I have 1 and I want to use that now before she starts sealing things. So I'm going to activate it now and use it for her. And just drop as much Estrella on her as I can. I know that Estrella's got a lot of debuffs on her right now, but just in case she targets Estrella, I don't want Estrella to disappear without having used her NP at least once to do some damage. And the evade. Which is really annoying. Fucking evades. Fucking evades as if I hadn't used my own evade. Multiple times. But I'm done after this fight, because I have some errands I need to run today, and I did not think... I really thought I'd be getting further. I didn't realize there was going to be so much time spent reading, and so little time spent actually playing the fucking game. Oh, that sounds really good. You're making me hungry. So hungry. I'd prefer it if you could take out her break bar. Oh, that's upsetting. That is true. That is true. Yeah. Okay. That's not the end of the world. Get fucked. God. Unfortunately, I don't have a debuff removal anymore. So that would have been really useful right now, but no. I realize what I just did. I do. I see it. I see it. I see it. I was just so irritated with the fucking break bar. Oh my god. Fuck off, you little 5-turn stun. Little piece of shit. Character I didn't want you to stun. Because that's the character who's doing the most damage. Yeah, I have a sneaking suspicion this is going to be a command seal battle. Because I'm pretty sure she also just stunned my NP. Yep. Yeah, I'm still doing damage, but it's so little compared to what I could be doing that that's very frustrating. Oh, on the one you stunned, too. That's like adding insult to injury, you know? She was stunned, she couldn't get to her NP, and then you NP'd her. Rude. Very rude. Bitch. Lingering fucking damage. It's nothing. Okay. My god. We were getting so many damage debuffs on him. Look at how much damage he did when he didn't have them. It's insane. It's actually insane. Like, god damn. Yeah, I don't understand the whole sacrificial units thing at all. That's just not something that I comprehend. I know, I get it. It's just, wow. Like, that's an insane amount of... Oh, the fucking evade! I know it's there! I know it's there! And yet I keep forgetting it's fucking there! Why do I keep forgetting it's fucking there? Oh my god. Jesus Lord. I hate this fight. I realize this is a hell of my own making. I realize this. I'm gonna murder someone. Okay, we're done. Oh my god, we're gonna have a chunk of reading too. Fuck. Should've just left it for next time. At last, I can be at peace. There's no way that's it. Not with this fucking chapter. I win, Assassin of Paraiso. Farewell. I hope that in your next life you will meet someone who will persuade you that your doubt and all your tears are punishment enough. God for fucking bid. I see the nights returning to normal, and that blood-red moon has gone away again. Well done, Master. I have word from the castle doctor that the princess is safe and well. She was so exhausted both mentally and physically that she quickly fell asleep, but she should have no issue waking up tomorrow. Oh, these? Yes, they're the kunai that Paraiso used. I think she must have procured them here in Shimousa. They stayed around even after she disappeared. I wouldn't exactly call them a trophy. I just found myself compelled to take them. I don't see the harm in that. We can give them back once we find that evil sorcerer guy. Paraiso said something about onriedo, right? I think in Buddhism that word means distancing yourself from this impure world and its earthly desires, as I recall. That actually sounds kind of nice in theory, but I definitely don't like the way they handle it in practice. And I really don't like how they just went around villages either. And as long as we're on the subject, I'm seriously pissed off about how they're using heroic spirits as hollow vessels and trampling all over their pride. As if Lord Inshin wasn't bad enough, they did the same thing to Tomoe Gozen and Mochizuki Chiyome. I won't say we have to avenge them, but I think it's at least worth returning those kunai to the sorcerer in a way he can't possibly enjoy. Say, shoving them where the sun don't shine, you know? What do you say, Kotaru, Seki? Agreed. Please, skip bar, disappear. Yes! Oh my god, yes! Oh. Oh. Oh my god, I hate this. Oh. And that's all she wrote. No, I have so much more. Not today, though. Okay. We made it to section 10. My goal was I wanted to be done with section 10 today, but this is, like, these sections are taking so long. So I know I have to 18, so like 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So I have 9 sections left, so oh man. And I know that some of them, that they're gonna get longer at the end, like in terms of reading. I know that they are. I think I'm gonna have to be prepared for either next week or the week after to stream longer than 3 hours. I just don't have the time today. But yeah, you guys might be getting like a 4-hour stream in the next couple of weeks or something like that on just Shimousa, because I want to get this done. I really desperately do. So, I don't think we have any streams coming up this weekend. Oh, Sleepy Cat in Discord. Oh, Sleepy Cat. Sleepy Cat. Oh, precious. Preciousness. They're so cute. Yeah, I realize that it's gonna be a lot, so probably definitely gonna have to do a longer stream, or just acknowledge that this might push into like the first week of November. I'm trying to avoid that, but we'll see how it goes over the next 2 weeks. I really do want to get it done. But yeah. So there's no streams over the weekend, I don't think. And then I don't know what next week's streaming schedule is yeah, is like. I know I'll be streaming at least 2 or 3 times next week, but the times might be slightly variable for my normal streams. I've got some stuff going on. So I will see you guys next week. Have fun, everybody.